Inspiring guy, man.
What has he done?
Apparently, he's been a really active protester against Trump, so much that he's getting arrested multiple times. And I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I did not realize that Shia LaBeouf is doing that often.
Yeah, he keeps setting up.
Oh shit! Welcome to Shotana Studios podcast.
We going.
And today we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff, and it's episode 9.
You do this to me every time, right?
I know, it's hilarious, but the beautiful thing is we started a little bit late. That's fine, but regardless, yeah.
Hello.
Yes, today we're joined by Kevin, and it's
Yes.
just me and Kevin today.
Yeah,
I'm right.
2 guys, 1 podcast.
You just got to make everything sound sexual, don't you? Just
that's my job.
Okay,
That's what I do.
but today we're playing Catherine because of a small little thing that I heard about, and that's the fact that Catherine 2 was teased, or at least a sequel to Catherine, which could very well be its own thing.
Who knows?
And literally, that's all. Yeah, hello, truck. And that's literally all that's causing us to just play this right now. Yes, we needed a Catherine tease to just play this on the podcast. You know what? I don't care.
It's a cool game. If they're teasing this, I hope it turns into something.
It's weird. It's like a cult following game, but a lot of people have played it.
Oh, this is one of my favorite games of all time, and it still is. No matter how many times I play it, I've played it on Expert so many times I can't count. Played all the mini games. I tried to do all the trophies.
I have not beat it.
That was harder.
I have not beat it yet.
Oh my god!
So you can do whatever you want with my save file.
And plus, it's just so repeatable. You have different endings.
Yeah. And
they're all interesting. Some of them are a little cheesy, but other than that, I mean, there's plenty of fun to be had with this game, and it has multiplayer mode too. So you can compete with your friends. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Why is the audio not working? That's weird. Press start button. Huh.
I mean, from the menu and everything, the game's just unique. Do you have a load game or no?
Yeah, load the game. Go ahead.
Alright.
Checking save data. Go with 5th night. Damn, I didn't realize I had... Oh, that's someone else's. Who the fuck's the first name? Or number 1, whatever. But yeah, let's get to the actual topics here. And
what do we got?
Well, first up, GTA Online Smuggler's Run is just released. We're going to be playing a little bit later today.
Ooh,
but
cool.
It's a Player-Unknown Battlegrounds kind of style mode, but people are actually liking it a lot more because it's more Battle Royale than anything.
What do you mean by Player-Unknown?
Player-Unknown is that game that's been, been in the forefront, like PC news. The one that you pretty much is like a 256 player game, where it pretty much is you go in, you have 1 life, and if you die, you're out. And when it comes down to a smaller group of people, the map starts to close itself off until it's only 2 left, and they kill each other. It's like Battle Royale, pretty much.
Huh.
So it's essentially the same concept. But yeah, it's freaking awesome.
The trailer for it looked amazing. Definitely, I don't know what the DLC's been like. I haven't been playing GTA 5 at all.
Yeah.
Have the DLCs been worth their weight and their money and their cost?
Or... Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely would agree that they're...
What was the last big update they had recently? Or not recently, but just the last update in general.
I don't really know, actually. The one before that was... I've been not really playing GTA in a while. I'm actually kind of happy that I'm going to be able to play it again with all this brand new extra cooler shit on top of it, because I had no idea what to expect. But I think the last one was Neon Racing or some shit.
Okay.
That might have been three of them ago, because I don't remember. Dude, they keep giving us brand new free content, and it's freaking ridiculous. Oh god.
How does a life of no responsibility sound?
Sign me up.
Sign me up.
Of course, it's the negative. God damn it.
Vincent, you're a terrible asshole.
But yeah, besides that, we're also going to be touching upon something else later on, but we'll reach that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, let's talk about... I guess we'll skip all this for now, because I'll talk about it later. Fist of the Northstar game has been announced.
Oh, trailer looks awesome. Have you played any of the previous games that are out there?
I have not, but I did look up more into the anime because I used to watch it when I was a kid. I just don't remember much of anything. But have you seen the movie?
The original?
The 80s freaking adaptation that was just, so stupid and schlocky, but the thing is they got the damn tone down perfectly.
The live action movie?
Yes.
You know what? I've seen clips of it. I haven't seen the whole thing.
It's ridiculous.
It looked ridiculous.
It's fucking awesome.
It reminds me of like that old school Dragon Ball movie they made.
Wait, Evolution?
No. Way before then. It was wow. Yeah, it was like early 90s, late 80s. It was a Dragon Ball movie. Not Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball. And it was like really cheesy stuff. I don't... Like the Ox King was just a really big, fat, bearded guy.
I don't think I saw that.
But it wasn't great. That's probably why you heard of it.
Oh.
It was pretty like schlocky. Oh crap!
Like, elaborate. What do you mean schlocky in a sense? Like,
let's see. God, this is a terrible game to play and try to explain this stupid movie.
I figured that was going to be an issue, but at least we'll just try it.
Like, Master Roshi was clearly a dude with a beard.
Ooh.
Like, not even, like, they couldn't even get an old guy with a beard. They had to, like, make a dude up.
Huh.
Or, like, they just did poor makeup in general with everybody, and it was just, it didn't look good, and they were trying, but it didn't work out.
Hmm.
Oh, fuck! No! Go!
Damn it.
Fuck you! But, yeah, I played, the PS3 Fist of the Northstar game. And,
I didn't even know the games existed other than, like, you know, a SNES game back in the day and, like, a freaking, you know, PS1 game that was only released in Japan and shit. I had no idea that it even had a PS3 game.
Yeah, and you know what? The games were not bad. It's kind of your typical, like, anime game where it's a third-person view and you do, like, crazy moves and it's, like, an action fighting game. Not really beat 'em up, but not really, like, Street Fighter 2D fighting either.
So more like Streets of Rage? Yeah, Streets of Rage? Like a
it's like
side-scrolling beat 'em up?
Kind of.
Because this one looks like... Well, this one looks like, from the trailer, it looks like it's the Batman engine. But, like, in a beat 'em up style. You run around, you beat the crap out of a bunch
kind
of
people. Yeah, except maybe more fast-paced than that. Where you're using...
Sorry,
you're doing, like, tons of combo moves like Ninja Gaiden, but you're roaming, like, 3D.
Yeah.
And there's, like, special moves you can input. Oh, God!
Nice, nice.
Oh my God!
Run!
Get out the fucking thing! No!
Fuck.
What difficulty are you on?
I'm on normal.
Oh, man. Thank God. Okay, I was like, oh, don't tell me he's on expert. That takes
no.
way longer.
I can't even imagine. Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Try answering questions with this.
Alright, so the next thing we'll talk about then is Puzzle Fighter 2 is getting released on mobile.
On a mobile system, huh?
I mean, it sounds like a good idea, but at the same time, I don't know if that would be necessarily... Oh, crap, I already forgot to play this game.
For those of you listening, we're talking about in PlayStation, especially, like, this is where most people will remember these games. There was a Street Fighter Puzzle Fighter, and it's like you match gems together and group them, and the whole point of it was to knock out your opponent. Yeah. The more gems you get, sort of like Kirby's Avalanche for like Super Nintendo, and they're doing one for the phone, but it's going to feature characters from like different universes of Capcom. So like Resident Evil.
Oh crap! Crap!
Darkstalkers.
I can't do this. Jesus
they even
Christ.
had like a Final Fight character they're adding in.
Oh shit!
Just tons of characters. Like they're really trying to stretch the character roster for it, which is awesome. I hope it works, and I want to know like what the cost is going to be. I haven't seen anything yet for prices, so looking forward to hearing about that.
All right, and next up we're going to be talking about, speaking of fighters, Street Fighter 2 is getting a re-release on the SNES.
Yeah.
I don't...
What do you think about that, Ray?
Why? Fucking look, the Super NES Classic's already coming out, and that already has whichever version you get. It comes with a freaking Street Fighter 2, either the Turbo Edition or Super Street Fighter. Doesn't really matter. I'm not saying it doesn't matter in the sense that, I mean, the game's the same thing. It's just new characters. But Jesus. But yeah, what more do you?
Shit.
Oh, you think you fucked yourself? Oh, there you're good. No, you fucked yourself. No.
Get the fuck out of
you're fucked. No, go right. You're dead.
It's because I blocked my pass up that way. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, essentially, you're getting it's getting a re-release, but in the sense as you get a brand new, like, it comes either in a red cartridge or a translucent,
green,
glow-in-the-dark cartridge.
Yeah, and then there's
and it's randomized.
Yeah. So the green ones are the rarer, if we want to get technical, like with how many were made of each.
Yeah.
The green one will be the rarest one, so I'm not sure. Like, I'm not much of a collector of that stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that's definitely going to entice a few people.
I don't know.
I mean, it's cool. It's interesting that they're going to try doing that with, like, a Super Nintendo cartridge of all things.
But it sort of comes down to the same question. Fucking why?
I guess retro's in.
I know retro's in. It's been in for the longest goddamn time, but, like, go out and buy the old game. I mean, dude, I'm gonna be completely honest. Street Fighter... Oh, jeez, you think you're screwed. Street Fighter 2 is not... Alright, there you go. It's not that expensive on... Well, it depends on the version you get. But, yeah, even then, on the SNES, it's not that expensive. And also, you can download it, like the freaking Turbo Edition, HD Turbo Edition, on either 360, PS3, PS4, freaking Xbox One, I'm pretty sure.
No!
Oh, shit.
No!
Oh, shit. No way you're not... Oh, God.
Why?
Dude, go left, up.
God damn it. Now I'm stuck.
See, you can do this a lot better than me. Alright.
Fuck.
Next up, let's talk about
mess up like that.
something you did. This already happened somewhat, but I did not talk about it last time.
What was that?
Overwatch. The reporting system and the punishments are getting harsher, and at the same time there's a bunch of new extra add-ons and like character buffs and pretty much nerfs. What do you think about them?
So, like, with the reporting system, apparently that's been, like, a huge issue with players online, whether it was console or PC. And apparently, I mean, it's laughable how that, like, a profile with tons of reports, like, given to that profile, meaning, like, the person was just over the top, like, abusive of being anonymous on, like, a group forum or whatever through the games.
Yeah.
A lot of taunting, you know, just the usual, like, trashy things to do if you're a gamer and you want to be an asshole. So, apparently, like, the community is trying to find, like, a middle ground of, like, when is it okay to report people, when is it not, or more so, like, be more strict with, like, the policies being upheld here. Because, let's face it, nobody wants to play Overwatch if it's not fun and if everybody's a douche.
Exactly, and also there's a point where, you know, how can you legitimize, like, everyone's complaint in a sense? Like, someone could just be fucking straight up lying to you. Like, oh, yeah, this person did this. Well, do you have any proof of it? Well, they did this. There has to be a level of accountability. Like, if you do a report, you have to, you know, if you lied about your report, you have to be able to, you know, be punished for that. Otherwise, people just need reporting everyone and their freaking mother and, like, saying, oh, this person did that. Great, their account's banned for 24 hours. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I'm sorry. We didn't mean to ban your account because apparently you did nothing wrong. Well, shit. So people can just spam reports. And I'm pretty sure they'll do that. It's like, oh, who's the person who reported this? You person. Why'd you do this? Blah,
yeah,
blah, blah.
And apparently, like, there's so many reports coming in that there's just not enough staff through Blizzard's department to manage all of them. So a lot of them are usually, like...
So would you want the community to self-manage themselves?
You know what? There's gotta be some way to make it a point where, like, okay, after 10 violations or whatever being reported, maybe limit how much you could do this per day or something. Like, okay, you can only do this once per day.
Oh, yeah.
Or, you know, some sort of limit. So where, like, you're not abusing your power to report a player, but also someone can't abuse their power to report you.
Yeah.
So, you know, there has to be some middle ground. There was, like, I guess the guy who heads this department for Overwatch specifically was saying that they do have reports for IP addresses. So, like, they could figure out, like, okay, this player specifically, we've noticed a lot of complaints towards this player. So we're gonna... you know, we're gonna act on it, figure out what he's doing, and they'll actually, like, go in game to monitor it to see what's going on. So they're, you know, they're sticking up for themselves in a way that, hey, we are doing stuff about it. We're not just having it go unnoticed. It's just there's too much being reported to where they can't handle everything.
Yeah.
And so it's a shame. So I would, you know what, I would say just players just need to stick up for other players too in those situations.
Yeah, but sometimes again, the internet's kind of a fucking weird way where it's like, oh yeah, I don't care, bye. It's like,
it's a mixed bag. Yeah, and you're right. Like it's something we've had to deal with ever since online became a factor in gaming.
Yeah. And
it's just, you know, like for me personally, it's like if the game's being ruined by somebody because they're using their microphone the wrong way or whatever. It's like, okay, I leave. Like, no biggie. Like, it sucks. But luckily, there's enough games going on where I don't feel like I'm waiting, you know, an eternity to start a new game.
Yeah.
So there's enough games for me to be like, screw this guy. I don't care.
Yeah, just jump from game to game. But even at that point, it's like the fact that they're still out there, though. I mean, yeah, it's not your problem, but at the same time, it's like
some people choose to play the game. Some people choose to harass the people who play the game.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it, and it's.
Griefers, man.
Sometimes, yeah, goddamn Reapers.
Fucking griefers.
Oh.
Well, what do Reapers do to you?
Oh, I don't know, man. They sneak up on me and they shove their shotguns.
I'm a Reaper.
Oh, yeah? You're gonna shove your shotgun?
Right in your face and blow your fucking... Have you played the new Deathmatch, by the way?
So, yeah, updates. Deathmatch is awesome. It's awesome. My problem with it...
It's so unbalanced.
Yeah.
So unbalanced.
There is no reason to not play an offense character.
There's no reason.
And
then people who play fucking Roadhog are pretty much guaranteed to win.
Yeah, well, you know, you could suck at Roadhog, still lose, but there's very few characters.
Their health is so freaking boosted. It's not even funny.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, like with the ability and whatnot.
Because, I was playing Reaper, okay? So I was running around, I was just going boom, 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 getting a good amount of kills, okay? You know, that's simple Call of Duty tactics. I'm a little not proud of it, but that's probably got to go with. But then there's Roadhog. I run to him. Boom, 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 reload. Boom, boom. He hits me once, I'm fucking dead. I'm like, fuck!
I've had the same situation where I was trying to play as Junkrat on it most of the time, and did not work. However,
it did with me.
I will was fun. Like I had more fun than playing as Soldier because that's kind of
It's weird, yeah.
It's your typical Call of Duty experience with that character.
But the thing is, with Soldier, his health is so low that he's not an ideal character for that fucking match,
so
really
again,
cool.
there's enough variation where you can pick who you want to play as. Just be warned, like some characters are completely overpowered in this situation.
Yeah.
I found Bastion to be an annoying player to like fight against in that game, in Deathmatch. Reaper, especially with the self-healing. Tracer's been annoying.
Tracer, I again, if you're playing as Reaper, she's not that big of a problem because you just run up to, boom, and here's the thing: if you're a Widowmaker, try to choose a very good spot. And the funny thing is, with this map, there's not that many good spots. So I constantly, because this one match I was playing, I would just keep killing her. I killed her like 5 times in a row. I bet this player was getting pissed off, and I'm like, "You're just too easy to kill. You're in the freaking wide open area, snipe people." And I'm like, "Oh, are you seeing through?" Like I'm acting like Bugs Bunny dealing with Elmer Fudd, going, "Hey, what you looking at there?" "I'm going to shoot this person." Oh, that's cool. Boom! You just blow them away. I don't know, it's weird. We have a comment from Amart saying, "What's up, guys? Sorry I can't watch tonight. Mexico's playing tonight, so I'm gonna catch next week's. Pizza's still on me."
Thank you, Amart.
There was I don't know, you weren't here last time, but there was a thing that him and Tim and Mason placed a bet. I don't want to be a part of this because I was with him, that McGregor would win against Mayweather. He was swearing to it. And if he won, Mason would have to lick the microphone as if it were his balls and say, "I'm sorry, you were right." But since we won, his bet was that he would buy us pizza. Well, again, I honestly feel like you shouldn't pay us anything, Amar, because again, I was on your side. But Tim and Mason,
listen to him, Amar.
Yes, fine, but he's also he sent me a tweet. He's telling me that he's a man of his word. He's gonna send us a pizza.
Hey, Amart, I'm gonna whisper to you. Thank you. Thank you.
I think he's gone by now. But yeah, Amar, thank you for being an auto person. I'm thinking of Michi's. It's cheap, simple, but big pizza that can feed us all. But it's cheap.
Oh no, we gotta milk this situation.
No, I'm not milking it.
No, we're milking Amart.
No, I'm not.
We're milking it.
No.
Sorry, Amart. I'm the devil.
God damn it, Kevin. Alright, next up, speaking of being a devil, Bethesda Creation Club is exactly what was advertised. which is a problem.
A bunch of shit?
A bunch of shit that you have to pay money for. Hey.
Oh, do tell. Tell me more.
Horse armor. Remember horse armor? That's pretty much the gist of it.
I didn't realize that wasn't a meme. That was their actual advertisement.
That was the beginning.
And I was like, oh, that's funny. Like, you could make that. Like, and I didn't even get what Creation Club was till I actually like had to look up what it is you're getting from this.
Yeah.
And it's pathetic. You have to buy prepaid credits in order to buy this junk.
It's bull.
And the junk is stuff you can easily get for free on PC. For your consoles, you're kind of screwed on that one.
Yep.
But there's just no reason to buy this stuff. I mean, like skins for your Pip-Boy, Big Whoop. Like, you should just include those in a free update or something.
Yeah, like, I don't understand why the hell you have to spend any money on shit that's free as mods. These are mods. They already opened up the modding community for PS4 and Xbox One. Why open this up after the fact saying, oh yeah, you got those cool mods over there, but there's really cooler mods on PC. We can give those to you, but you have to pay money. Not only that, yeah, a bunch of extra bullshit between. Hey man, you want to wear an eye patch? We got that. You can pay for that. It's a mod, but you have to pay for it.
Hey, you want a really cool space suit with a weird reflective helmet that kind of doesn't look right
and it
looks
stupid.
But
well,
Ray, there must be quests involved in these. Huh?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But there was no quest. It's just you buy the stuff and that's it.
Yeah. I just.
That's sad.
Damn it! What the.
Like, come on, guys, do like New Vegas 2 or something, or do something else. Do something, anything at all. Go back to what you've done before and make it better.
I would like a New Vegas map. I would not like New Vegas other game because you know what? Everyone keeps fucking giving New Vegas praise and shit. I hated the game. I fucking hated it.
Then that's my point. You know what? If you want to pick something and
choose your own stuff. You can if you're gonna sell me maps to buy, that's kind of cool. I'll do that. But like what? It's like $3 for that spacesuit you were talking about, or was it like $10?
I didn't get the system. Apparently, they were saying it's like 100 points is about $1.
Yeah.
So you end up spending like $2 just to change the Pip-Boy, and then it's like $5 to $7 for like the
skins
pieces of
stuff.
armor,
Yeah.
and then it's more like $8 to $10 for the weapons and shit, and it's nothing incredible. It's in the thing, and like I said, it's not like you're doing a quest for these things. You're
definitely not.
You just get them.
Yeah.
They pop into your inventory, and you get them, and you have fun with them as much as you can, and then you're just like, eh. And players could like buy these weapons in the beginning of the game, so they can use it as a means to like, oh, just get ahead faster.
Yeah.
And it's just
that fucking pay to win. I freaking hate pay to win.
Yeah, it's lame.
I even talked about that in my Everybody's Golf review that just came out today. Dude, that game does not fucking hold your hand. It's like the old one still. Oh, that's wrong controller.
Oh.
That's the blue one.
That's why I felt stupid all of a sudden.
Probably just deleted my whole account over there. Deleting PS4.
Commandeering the podcast. Welcome to Kevin's podcast.
Oh, God.
Not Ray's podcast.
It's never been mine.
We're going to talk about cats. Cats 24/7.
Alright, to move on to the next topic, Olympics is really going on the whole esports bandwagon.
You know...
But here's the thing. No violent video games.
Yeah, I read the report that they're interested in this, and they have some ideas of why it would be a good idea, and I agree with them. But my problem is okay, so what games are there to be considered that aren't reflex-based?
FIFA.
Okay. Sports games?
So you want to play sports games at a sporting event where they can actually play the actual sport.
Yeah. Like, how much of a slap to the face is that to, like,
it's like
real athletes?
It's like Counter-Strike, I get, because, at that point...
It could be team-based. It's like shooting, basically.
You can't actually do that in the Olympics, going around murdering people, so...
Yeah.
And again, the whole thing, I get it, fine. You don't want to be non-violent. A sporting event where people, break their freaking asses, beat the shit out of each other, and talk about no matches, you don't want to be violent. Fine. I'll accept it, because I've also done that, and I understand controlled environments.
Yeah.
But why? from what it sounds like, they're gonna add in snow or like not skateboarding or snowboarding and shit to like the regular Olympics or some shit like that. They're trying to get youthful. This is why they're going for the whole esports thing. But how do you go youthful when you delete a huge reason why esports is even big? Yes, shooting games. I'm sorry, but that's one of the biggest things. And fine, you want to get rid of that? Cool, let's go Evo. Do you think they're going to include Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and like, you know, Super Smash Bros? They should, because it's not really violent. It's, you know, violence about beating the crap out of each other. Again, sporting events they already have with people beating the crap out of each other in front of a bunch of a live audience.
It just, even like playing around with the idea, it's just so odd to think that there someday could be Street Fighter 2 Turbo Olympic event.
Oh god, they're gonna do that.
Watch this on TV at 9. Like, could you imagine that? And it's like,
I'd rather just go play Street Fighter.
I'd just rather look it up on YouTube or something. Not even like, you know, just like I do now. Like when I still watch like Overwatch matches or when I still watch Evo matches, it's just like, oh, it's just a chill thing.
And also, why are they trying to appease to the younger crowd? I mean, I thought the Olympics were already still huge enough. Just keep being yourself. The Olympics have had no problem with viewership, at least from what I've seen, since the fucking beginning back, or at least the recorded beginning for actually televised events back in like 1930s. What changed? Just the internet? Okay, cool. Olympics. Start up your own YouTube channel. Start uploading clips. Guess what? There's your money and there's your views. You're still gonna. You probably already have that. So why are they trying to appease the kids? Here's the thing, with video games and movies in general. Kids will always attach themselves to old things. In the sense, like, sorry, older audiences. Kids want to be cool. That's why Mortal Kombat was like such a huge hit back in the old days. Because, oh yeah, I'm playing a, you know, very adult game. I probably shouldn't be playing. It's like, oh, but that's very violent. Now it is, dude. Fucking Mortal Kombat is nowhere near as violent as it, you know, as games today. But I don't know. This whole younger crowd trying to appease them. What are you gonna get with that? If you're gonna include, fine, include esports. That sounds like a cool idea. But if you're gonna take away the violence, what's the point?
That
probably didn't make any sense, but yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I get you. It's just they're trying to be reasonable with like, okay, we don't want something like Mortal Kombat where it kind of like sensationalizes violence.
I'm fine with that.
We totally get that. It's more like we gotta find like a happy medium for everyone to be like, okay, like this is acceptable.
Yeah.
Like for this event. Like, you know, who knows? I mean, I'm not saying this is what the idea should be, but like, can you imagine something like Splatoon being like qualified for this?
That'd be kind of cool. There's an esports, like a huge teams for that shit, so I wouldn't be against it. But the thing is, it's, I don't know, like what else are you gonna put up there? Again, I don't think putting sports games is fucking a viable option because, we already have the real sports in the events. Why would I want to spend money to see some asshole play the sport when someone's actually playing the real sport? I don't know.
To me, I'm sure everybody would wonder, what games? Like, it's not going to be like Sonic and Mario Olympic games or anything. Hopefully it's nothing like we're playing Madden 17 and we're going to be playing watching Madden games all the time. It would be interesting if there was like puzzle games or even hell, I would even take like speedruns as like an Olympic challenge because that's
would actually kind of cool.
God, I was watching a guy beat the new Doom in like an hour.
Yeah.
And it's disgusting how like he memorized everything from where the characters appear.
And like somewhat cheats and exploits and like little kind of glitches like, oh, you go through here, they skip the whole level.
Yeah.
How did you okay.
It's just like, oh man, I hate you.
But then that comes with a whole nother thing. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Are we allowing cheating in the Olympics now?
Oh god, with like the bugs that they abuse? No! If everybody can do them, I see no point in like calling it a cheat.
I don't see it either.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
It's odd. It's odd. It's like StarCraft. Could you imagine that as
what
like
is that
a strategy?
Take? What's that going to take? Like freaking 30 hours to set everything up? And I was like, all right, go. What do you mean go? Go. Attack each other.
So,
what?
Yeah, who knows? And there's just so many factors to be involved with trying to set that up and make it like fair.
Imagine SimCity. Who can set up the fastest?
Who has the fastest economic growth? Like within a set period of time.
Like 2 hours, go.
Now we're just getting crazy.
Hey, they can't do violence, so might as well go. Although, if you really played SimCity, that's a very violent game. Release a tornado in the middle of town.
I forgot you could do shit like that.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm sure with all the cheats too, to like control the natural disasters.
Oh my god. Alright. So, I'm gonna go back a little bit on the list here.
Alright.
But yeah. Let's talk about VR to an extent. The Inpatient is another Until Dawn prequel in VR.
So the trailer was interesting.
It's creepy.
I don't know who the main character could be.
Neither do
I like that.
I have no idea. It's like, oh, hello. I'm like,
could it be the guy from Until Dawn? Could it not be? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they said. It's a prequel.
Yeah.
But how? I'm hoping that it's not the same. I mean, obviously, it didn't seem like it's going to be the same as, as Until Dawn, Rush of Blood, where you used to be having 2 guns and shooting a bunch of clowns and stuff. Which, don't get me wrong, I love that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, this looks like a creepy dungeon crawler, but you're in a freaking psychological institute. Again, they haven't really showed us that much gameplay, just a guy walking around and someone going, it's okay, you're going to be fine. Like, what the hello, doctor, who the hell are you, and why am I tripping balls right now?
Ignore this big probe that is coming at you from the back. Don't look at it.
I got some apples. No, I got some
Oh my god.
Poor Butters. I'm sorry, but anyone knows that reference from South Park, I apologize for the horrible imagery. Dude, what kills me though is the scene right after is when he's in the bed, just destroyed, just completely motionless and just like he's, god damn it. Not only that, but I'm done talking about that. Sorry. That's just a horrible scene to think about. Poor Butters. Next up, another game is going to be releasing with the Inpatient, which again, there's not that much to talk about. Watch the trailer, looks cool. I can't wait to see what else comes next. But Bravo Team, which is another VR game, but you get to use this baby, the thing you were messing around with earlier. So
was that more of an arcade style game, or I couldn't tell
Bravo
from
Team?
the trailer of it.
I feel like it might be like SOCOM.
That'd be interesting. So it's not like Time Crisis where you're going from spot to spot.
It seemed maybe like it could be, but at the same time, I feel like there was strategy to it, like SOCOM, in the sense like, yeah, it's a linear map. You and a group of friends that go, or hopefully it's not just, linear. Maybe it could be like, different kind of situations, and you can like mess around and stuff. Like Siege, Rainbow Six Siege, which sadly is fucking up their own fan base right now because they've been deleting maps again. Regardless, it's just a horrible side thing. But yeah, it just looks interesting, and if it does have any shred of SOCOM in it, that's a home run on the VR. Because games like Werewolf Within, I don't remember what the fuck it's called, but that's like a game where it's like, all right, one of the people in this circle is a werewolf. Find out who it is. Go. But you're all like sitting around like a campfire, looking at people like trying to say, all right, just try to figure out who's the werewolf. I'm not the werewolf. Wait, I'm just saying, like anything team based, or you're actually like talking. God, you think you're screwed.
Yeah, I totally destroyed my way up.
Yeah, it just looks interesting.
Yeah.
It's coming out the same day around sometime in November. But yeah, just want to talk all about all that before we get to the main thing I want to talk about in VR. And that's, of course, Final Fantasy 15 Monster of the Deep in VR.
So, this is going to be like a full game.
Yes.
That is...
I thought it was going to be DLC, which is where I believe they promised at first. But no, it's a standalone game. Which I don't mind, because that probably means, cool, they'll have, a lot more content. I think you're screwed.
Oh!
Oh, no, you're not screwed. You get that?
Hold on.
Shit.
Let's
Take it out.
hold the fuck on. Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Whoop, whoop,
Nice.
whoop.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
Shh. Nice. Think you're screwed again?
The bacteria is fighting my chances.
I don't...
Okay. I think I got it.
Do you?
Probably not.
No, you got it. No. Yeah. No.
Oh,
you got it.
Oh shit! There's one more. Oh.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Oh crap!
Oh crap! No. That's. I hate those freaking blocks so much.
Okay, here we go.
Ugh.
Whoop. Whoop.
Nice.
There.
Good save. Watch out for those.
Whoop.
Yeah. Sorry. Most of the team looks freaking awesome. I'm sorry, this team is just freaking awesome.
Yeah,
I need
seriously.
to actually beat this damn thing. God damn it. But, yeah.
Wow.
Lost my train of thought. I'm still trying.
Dude, it's hard to play this and talk back.
I know, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Monster of the Deep VR is going to be a standalone game.
So this is the Final Fantasy fishing game.
Yes.
Depends how much.
It's $30!
Oh,
fuck me!
It better be like there's 12 different fishing holes, and you have a boat.
I'm pretty sure you're allowed to, I think you have a boat, but I'm pretty sure it's like you have so many fishing holes, and you can also from what it sounds like fishing meets Monster Hunter, which sounds cool, but I don't know how much truth to that is real or actual truth. I don't know. It doesn't look worth $30 freaking. I can tell you that much right now. $30 is way too fucking steep. And yes, they're giving us free shit. I get that. Something we'll talk about in a bit. But still, holy crap. That.
Well, you know what? It's funny you talk about that point that they're giving us free stuff. Is that, you know, on the other hand, we have this Assassins, the Assassin DLC that just came out. Yeah,
which we will be playing. Actually, once you're done with this, because I do want to.
Yeah, we can get to that next.
But for now, I want you to beat this right now. But
yeah.
We're just saying, it's Final Fantasy 15 finally has. It has a new festival. The last one was the Chocobo Festival. This one is the Assassins Festival, which is a complete. I don't know how to put this. Product placement for Assassin's Creed?
You know, I saw the trailer and I was impressed that it was so cool looking.
It looks cool. I won't. Don't
get me wrong. It would be like, oh, it's a crossover world where, like, you know, they acknowledge that that Assassin's Creed is a thing, and it's cool. It kind of brings more reality to the world they made.
Yeah.
And it's appreciated. Plus, it just looked like really cool material to work with.
I mean, the gameplay is exactly the same as Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Just they're adding different features to a game that already existed. It's just cool. I'm actually excited. I'm gonna start going back to Final Fantasy because of it. Because it was just it impressed me.
Have you been playing any episodes at all?
No, I have not actually. Okay. Just looked into them.
Do you like my reviews? You don't have to.
No, I did not.
Don't. My reviews.
I don't trust anything you fucking say anymore, Ray.
What did I do?
Hear that, folks? Even I don't trust him.
No, that's completely fine. I mean, I lie through my teeth sometimes. See that? I lie. I get paid by the developers to lie. That's actually not true, but I can put. Jesus. Someone who just heard that, clicked out, is gonna probably write a freaking post on like Reddit or something, going, "This guy's a piece of shit. Don't listen to him." But
Ray's a big fat phony.
Hey, you hear that? This guy's a big fat phony. How'd you get that?
God damn it! Climb up the damn tower.
Dude, this fucking game is ridiculous.
Fuck.
But yeah, we'll get to that in a bit. So I guess for the time being, we will jump to TV. And what better to talk about than, you know, I want to let you. I want to see you beat this before we start going.
Oh, we're going.
Yeah,
we're going.
But I don't want to.
It's almost there.
I don't want to distract you. Exactly.
Oh, come on. Okay, did it. There we go.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right. Rick and Morty, rest and Ricklaxation.
They did it again, Ray.
They keep outdoing themselves.
They keep getting weirder and weirder, and then they just... Or sometimes they hit a new level of brutality that's just like, Jesus Christ. Where to begin?
We can just begin from the beginning, where they just immediately just...
Get right to an adventure.
They get to, like, alright, it's just 30 minutes max. 6 days later, they barely survive, they get out of there, and they get freaking, you know, Star Wars medals and shit. And they get back into Rick's, his vehicle. By the way, the intro hasn't even started yet. So they're just sitting there, and all of a sudden they just start crying. and screaming, "Holy shit, we could have died!
That was fucking insane!
So you agree with me? Yes, I had no control of that situation at all. We could have died. Oh my god." I don't know, man. It's just like, I keep thinking that they won't get better and better, yet they keep getting. Did you say?
Yeah.
Alright, let's just jump to the PS4 then. Alright. I have no idea what the hell. Oh, I need to do some other stuff before we do it. But yeah, keep talking about Rick and Morty.
My god, I thought the toxin world was pretty goddamn gross.
Oh god.
Freaking totally had me fooled that they would have like their separate identities detached from themselves.
I mean, that Rick was very convincing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, no, you don't understand, Morty. We're not, or no, we're not, what was it? We're not being detoxed. We are the toxins, you little shit. Mm-hmm. We're the toxins. We're the things that got taken out.
It's just amazing, like, that he starts creating, like, different technology within the world that he's in, and then he keeps comparing himself to Morty. He's like, yeah, look what I did, you little shit. Yeah, huh?
And Morty just in this corner.
Oh,
Rick,
I don't like conflicts.
I don't like conflicts. I don't like this, Rick. It's like, what the hell is happening? Jesus Christ. Alright, so I'm gonna switch over. We'll be a little sneaky on the upkeep here. Okay. Come on.
And then, my god, just like the very tail end of the episode, hey, anybody ever drink pee? Man, it's awesome.
God damn it.
Just too many little things in this one. Really, like, it's too good.
They just keep getting better, and I honestly feel like they're just gonna eventually... No, they're not going to crap out, but it's like, I don't know.
Well, you know what? I don't think they're going to crap out of ideas, because they're so vague whenever they try to open the universe they're in.
Yeah.
Like, you know, for example, the first couple minutes of the episode, it could have been like this huge epic ordeal. That could have been the episode, and they were just kind of like, no, it's just like their usual shenanigans.
Yeah.
They just don't go into detail.
No.
And that's nice, because they could just make up any characters they want, and if they wanted to go back to it, they would. If not, whatever. It's a free game.
Yeah, but still, fucked up. Every goddamn chance.
No, it's fucked up when they started using the gun that would like extract their DNA, and then they would shoot it at each other to get rebirthed.
That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome.
Like, right before Rick eats it with that monster, he's just like, oh, shit.
How many bodies has Rick gone through?
Dude, I don't know. I lost count since, like, when they started this season. Like, when he was, changing between the aliens.
Yeah.
And then, like, the other Ricks, too.
Gotta go take a shit. What the hell?
Oh, I'm kind of bummed I didn't get used this alien penis before I had to switch. I was really excited for some insect dick.
Yeah, that was fucking awkward. God damn it.
You gotta respect a man who has some taste.
Okay, wait, what?
Just saying, you know, he's open. That's the future, right? Just aliens are gonna come over and we're gonna be like, hey, let's get busy. That's the first thing that's gonna happen.
I don't believe that, but okay.
Believe
that.
Believe that.
What the fuck is happening? This thing is not running right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ray is tangled in the cords. He is suffocating.
Not doing that.
He's probably going to be dead within the hour. I'll stay with you till he passes. Wow, that'd be sad.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Dick.
I'd be like, any memoirs for him, please email to 187 Ray is dead.
Jesus!
420 hashtag rest in peace.
Huh. That is really, really eerie.
Almost there.
No, it's just not working. That's weird. I mean, it's working on the live stream, but we're not getting on the television, which is odd. And I just have no idea what the hell's going on. So just disconnect this for a second. Reconnect this. But yeah, let's move on to the next topic, I guess, while I'm talking about this. Luke Cage Season 2. It has a preview with Misty and her new weapon.
Remind me, Misty is the girl he works with?
She's the cop.
The cop that he works with.
Yes.
So, okay. Anything else?
Well, Luke Cage Season 2. Have you seen Luke Cage Season 1?
I am not a fan of the show.
You didn't like it?
I think it's a good superhero show. It's definitely better than The Defenders, my god.
Yeah.
I think he's a cool character. I'm just, to me, with Marvel especially, like, I'm more of a DC guy because it's always like,
especially TV-wise. TV-wise, they've been killing it.
Yeah.
DC knows what the fuck is up.
I just started getting into Legends of Tomorrow, and I was amazed that from the first episode, it's like, all right, here we go. It's like an episode of Justice League.
Yep.
And it's great. Like, they skip all the introductory stuff. Just skip all that, and it's like, all right, here it is, and they reveal their powers as you go along, and it's cool. It's fun. I mean, Adam Savage is like the first villain of that, and it's so... Adam, did I get it right?
No, Adam Savage is the guy from Mythbusters.
No. There's something Savage.
Is it Savage?
Is the villain, yeah.
I know it's something Savage.
I just forgot his first name.
I did too.
Point being, is they picked an oddball, like, villain, made it work. It's awesome, it's fun, fresh, but... Anyway, back to Luke Cage, though. It's definitely one of the finer Marvel shows. It's just not something I'm into, because it's kind of a lower scale drama to me, where, like, when I watch a superhero show, I want them to be, like, flipping cars and doing crazy shit, not just like, oh, we're gonna solve a case. Or, like... Yeah. Or, you know, I'm a brawler type character, and that's it. Like, it's just not my alley.
I can see that.
But what'd you... I saw the trailer of it. I mean, are you a fan of the series?
Oh, I love Luke Cage Season 1. I just loved how it was, like, blaxploitation, like, meets 90s crime drama. I just liked it. Like, yes, a lot of people gave me shit for like, you know, oh, this show is, you know, not as good as Daredevil. Like, yeah, but, you know, not everyone's gonna have the same fucking experiences like as Daredevil. They're all gonna be freaking winners. But at the same time, in my eyes, I thought it was a winner. I thought it was a really good show, and honest to God, it didn't disappoint. At least not to me.
You think they're gonna keep following it up with this next season?
That's the issue here. They got rid of one of the biggest villains in this shape. Cottonmouth was a huge villain, and he's definitely not coming back because of certain circumstances that was happening for Season 1. I'm not gonna ruin it, but it's like he's out of the equation. And I'm hoping the only move they have is if they bring Iron Fist in and they try to introduce his characters, because.
Could they, like, bring them back? Is that where you're trying? Like, I realize you're trying not to spoil anything.
No. They could bring him back, but at the same time, it's like not. It's just Iron Fist and Luke Cage have always been like a duo, kind of, because like back in the old days, nobody really liked either or the characters. People just liked seeing, you know, one of the characters over the other, or sorry, people did not like them when they were separated.
Weird.
Yeah, it was a weird fucking situation. Dude, this is just not working. That is odd. That's not supposed to happen.
So you're saying that they revealed more about Misty, like she's turning into like a... Are you saying that she's turning into like a sidekick, or... I'm not familiar with the universe.
She's becoming more of a sidekick, yes.
Okay, cool. I mean, now, is it more like Luke Cage, where he's not really wearing a mask or anything, he's just kind of...
Yeah.
Doing his thing?
Exactly.
Okay. I was wondering if there was costumes involved with him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Are they in New York or LA?
They're all in New York, dude.
Okay. It's like, you know, I'm this tough man from Brooklyn. Work, baby, work.
Oh, crap. We kind of lost the feed there for a second.
Oh, no.
God damn it, dude. This thing is really screwing with me. Alright. Next up, we'll move on to... Speaking of failures and things not going right, Marvel's Inhumans.
Oh, God. So, I've watched the trailer for it multiple times, and I still didn't understand what it was about.
Yeah.
So then I went to look up, like, what the comics were about. I still don't get this. Can you help me with this, Ray? Because I'm at a loss for words with this one.
It's like the reject... Dude, honest to God... And you know what? Here's the thing. It worked with Guardians of the Galaxy. That's one of the main reasons they even went with the freaking Inhumans, because oh, this is such a huge success from a series that no one even knows, or let alone even talks about. Let's try doing it again, but this time in the form of a TV show. Inhumans is supposed to be like the answer. Well, technically Teen Titans is supposed to be more of the answer to that. No, but no. This is more of like, this is supposed to be a spin-off of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Originally, that's what they were going for. But then they completely went with their own separate thing. They wanted to make this into a movie originally. Imagine that. They made these characters into a movie. No one would follow it.
It just, the cast was too weird. It looked like something like what an anime would be like if it was made in America.
Oh, you were like Death Note?
Oh, God, no. Not like... In a way, like, cheesier than Death Note. Just like, for example, the dog thing. Like, what the fuck is the big pug? Is it a pug or a bulldog?
It's like a bulldog. It's like a mutated bulldog kind of thing.
It was like things you would see in anime where, like, it's the girl with her hair that moves. It's like, okay, we've seen this before. Yeah. It didn't look well done. It looks too serious for what it is. Like, and so, like, to my understanding, this is like a series that is coming out, right? This isn't just a movie.
Well, they're trying to make it into a series, but the reality is it's kind of, it failed. Like, these reviews are shitting on it so much that they're either going to try to rework it, or because they released this in IMAX theaters.
Yeah, September 1st in IMAX, and one of the reviews I was reading, the guy mentions, like, within this introductory of it, is just like, I had high hopes for this film. I went in, and he's like, the first second that the credits started rolling and I started walking out, the person right next to me just yells, "What the fuck did I just watch?" And he's like, and that's about sums up my review for this movie. And he said it was just very inconsistent with everybody's powers. He said when they would use these supposedly hip special effects, like I was saying, like, they have a CGI, like, dog that does a lot of weird shit. It just didn't look right. To whereas, like, you can look back at other TV shows and their CGI graphics were just better. Or it just looked or fit well. Whereas this one doesn't, and this is trying to be, like, movie quality. And it just didn't hit.
Yeah. I honestly don't fucking know, dude.
It's like Marvel has done so much already. We're gonna start seeing now, like, that they can flub up on projects, and it's inevitable. It happens with everybody. I mean, God, like, just to take it in perspective, look like rare games.
Oh God, don't no.
But my point exactly, like, you can be a great company and do cool shit and still have your, like, mistakes. Everybody has them at some point.
Yeah, but
I'm just hoping this is like, okay, at least it's happening with, like, the minor series that they're trying to, like, expand on.
Yeah.
Rather than, like, their major ones. Like, can you imagine if they already did, like, a remake of Iron Man? Like, and exactly, like, it would just be weird.
I don't know. I honestly feel like if they even tried to go that route, they would just fail miserably in more ways than one, because I'm talking about the Iron Man. Like,
yeah.
Like, you can't have a long-running character in the the MC universe and then trying to start fucking fresh with him. I don't know. That's just me throwing up, I guess.
Yeah.
About that, but I don't know.
Well, it's like they could do the thing with, like, X-Men where, oh, look, there's a time event, so now everything's reversed. We're back to the square one.
Square one. We restarted everything, and yeah.
Which, I mean, granted, I gotta admit, it worked. it worked. It wasn't good, but it worked.
Well, I really did enjoy Days of Future Past.
I wish that could have been, like, a mini-series or something, rather than a full movie. Like, we could have gone to Apocalypse already in a shorter time, and then maybe we could go to where they're heading to now.
There we go. Alright. So, I'm hoping all this stupid technical bullshit in the background wasn't too distracting, because now we're going to be enjoying some...
Now we get to look at cool shit.
Carnival is back. What? Oh, that carnival's back too? I thought we were gonna go. Okay, ow, I just hit my funny bone.
Well,
download the flash button. I got that. Okay, chapter select is finally available.
What is that?
Chapter select. You can play different chapters now.
Ooh.
You don't have to go through the whole damn game. Special, which I do believe is the Assassin's Creed thing, which I'm not gonna play. Hey, look at that! Assassin Festival. Alright, move with Chocobo Carnival. Not going back to that. So yeah, like we were saying, select a main game slot. What do you say? Can't choose these? Okay. What was the most time on it? Can't choose these, really? Okay, well,
one on the bottom has the most time.
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
30 hours, sorry.
Oh.
30 minutes. I beat the whole game in 30 minutes.
I was like, how the hell did you manage that one? Like, it takes 30 minutes alone of traveling, at least.
No,
like...
that's true. But yeah, now we're here. Besides technical fucking difficulties, we're back.
See, like, I'm excited about this because it looks more exciting than the actual Assassin's Creed games. Just to put it out there, I hate those games.
I agree. I've never been a fan, and trust me when I say this, they're just boring. It's the same missions over and over again with a whole
it's great as map. Like a sandbox game.
Not even that. The only good
but it just there's no fun in it.
The only Assassin's Creed I ever found fun in was Part 4. Because that one you could actually freaking ride on the goddamn pirate ship. You can act like a freaking pirate.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
That's the cool one.
Other than that, no. I'm just not all for the whole thing. I don't know. I just didn't really like it. I'm
just amazed how many games they've made since the first one. Like it's a huge franchise now.
Yeah.
There's so many games. I don't know if it's on PSP now. I would assume so.
No, yeah. There's a PSP game. There's a PS Vita game. I think there was one that came out from the 3DS at one point. I'm not entirely sure about that. There's mobile games.
And there's like multiples of these assassins in each game.
Yeah. Sometimes
they're the same, sometimes they're not.
Like the Ezio.
It's just weird. Yeah. I didn't get the story at all when I was playing it.
The plot is about Illuminati, and you have to go back in time to
like alter history in a sense that they want.
It's not even altering history because you're just going back in a simulation. So you're just going back in simulation to relive moments of your relatives to gain keys to find a way to take down this group of people who... It doesn't really make that much sense. And the movie did even more to not make it make any less sense.
I did not see that film.
Don't.
I don't want to see Michael Fassbender disgraced.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Assassin's Creed. Go fuck yourself. But yeah, this is just...
Yeah, everything is permitted. Even bullshit.
I don't know. God damn. Hey. PS4, settle the fuck down there. This PS4 is ready to fucking explode right now. Holy shit.
This is cool.
Hi there, Noct. What are you doing?
I am the day.
Is this like a Renaissance fair? Is that what this is? Everyone just showed up and it's like, Noct, you're not jumping off that, are you?
Dude, Noct is totally cosplaying.
Gotcha. What?
Oh,
Leap of faith.
Yes.
Oh, here it is.
And you're dead.
What game was it? The Witcher 2? Where they show a guy wearing the exact same costume, but
he falls off?
No, he's in a freaking wheelbarrow full of hay, and he's just dead. So it's like,
I did not know that.
And I guess like if you go up to it as Geralt, pretty much, you get like a sound clip going, huh? Didn't stick the landing.
Oh.
Dude, my PS4 ready to fucking explode. You can play. Locate. There he is.
Oh wow, you know, this is like Assassin's Creed.
Take what? What the hell is going on?
You
know what? Let's blast the music a tiny bit because, yeah, that shit in the background is really annoying. Yeah, besides that, let's move on to, speaking of, we were talking about Marvel's Inhumans, live action Teen Titans finally has their cast, at least a third of them. I don't think they're going to be having Cyborg though, right?
You know what? I don't know about... I didn't look too deep into it. I just looked into the actors and actresses they got for them.
It's a couple of no-names in the sense that, you know, they've been in stuff, but they're, you know, not huge.
Which is that's cool.
Which I like. I like, you
Give
know, fresh
them a
faces.
chance.
The thing that I don't... It's kind of
I'm glad
weird
they're
to me.
teens.
Yeah. Well, How old is the person playing Starfire? She looks like she's in her 20s.
That was a bizarre pick because she's like very mature looking.
She looks like she's 30.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
At least to me, she looked like she was 30. But then we have Raven, who looks like 13 because she's actually 13. And then we have the new Robin, who I forgot his name. His name's slipped wrong. But he looks like he's also like 16 or 15. But he's in high school. So I don't know. It's weird, but at the same time, it works. Because again, yeah, you're right that having actual teens being the Teen Titans is what you should do. But the actress who's playing Starfire is a little, at least too old from what it looks like. She might be CGI. They might just go that route. So just use her voice, I guess.
Who knows, dude? I hope they use the actress. I think it's great that they want to use a black Starfire.
Yep.
That's cool, great. As long as they keep the character intact, I'm totally cool with that. This was not... Was this a film? Like a film they're doing, or a TV series?
No, this is a TV series. This is a live-action TV series. At least from what that's what it sounds like. It's a TV series. I'm pretty 100% sure it's a TV series. I keep repeating myself, but I'm pretty sure it's a TV series.
Oh.
Several days earlier.
Oh, okay. I mean, I just jumped from, like, the rooftop onto him.
The pacing is a little... Hey, look, it's like an Assassin's Creed game.
I know, it really... This really nails it.
It's a Renaissance fair. Just some shit goes wrong. I knew it.
That's funny.
I mean, yeah, obviously it's a festival, but, like, this was starting to seem like, okay, this really is, like, a real mission in, like, Assassin's Creed.
I mean, this is essentially what happens when we go to Comic-Con.
Are you gonna bullshit me and tell me that they're driving normally? No. My group would be freaking flying in there, or they'd be taking the freaking monster truck over the goddamn... Have you played that, by the way? The
No,
oh, it's so glorious. If you can, break away a tiny bit and just enjoy that for a little bit, but I don't think you can. Shit. No, you probably won't be able to.
Oh, look at this. This is awesome.
The Assassins Festival. Like, like Assassin's Creed. It doesn't exist in this world at all because it's an Earth.
Because, on Earth, they don't really care about this game.
How does this make any fucking sense?
Hey, you know what? I bet their version's way better.
That's the funny part. It's probably going to be the way... Guys, you're never going to believe this, but I love Assassin's Creed. But only when it's played in the Final Fantasy engine. Alright, next up, something small. Pokemon anime where we finally reunite Ash with Misty and Brock.
So, I was looking into that. It's been like 140 episodes
since either
with
of
the
them
other
have
person.
finally come up, yeah.
And I guess they're excited to bring them back, and they have like I've seen like some of the character sketches of them. They look as the same they've ever been, which
good.
I wonder if they're gonna play that with like, oh hey, it's been years, like how's it going? Or
hey Ash, I haven't seen you.
Maybe they've changed or whatever.
How long has it been, Ash?
Yeah.
How long? How old are you? How long has time passed? Is a Pokemon fucking with us? What's happening? They start just losing their minds.
You remember that shit when we found Lugia and... Oh my god, wait, that wasn't even with him, was it? Or was that Brock only?
That was Brock only with the other two.
Oh, okay.
Misty wasn't even a part of that. Misty left, like, way before that happened.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Misty left, like, gold.
She was
gone with, like, the gold era, dude. Mm-hmm. She came back, like, a couple, like, oh yeah, here's Misty, that's it. And he's like, oh, yeah, we're gonna...
Yeah, then they had, what, Travis? Or Trevor.
I think Trevor was after. I don't even think Brock was there, was he?
God, I don't even remember that guy's name. The photographer dude.
Trevor. I don't.
Well, if anybody can help us out here with these names, but anyway, point being is, dang, I just can't believe how many episodes there are of Pokemon.
It's ridiculous.
I can't believe that's still a thing. Like, as far as the show goes.
Oh.
I mean, I realize Pokemon is not going away anytime soon.
Definitely not, especially with Pokemon Go now. I mean, yes, granted, it was like a kind of a flash in the pan, but every single time they go, oh, I'm releasing new Pokemon, dude, just the people who play it just spike up. Everyone still has it on their phones. Do you still have it on your phone?
No, but
you deleted it?
I've had it. Like, yeah.
But,
point being is I spent like months on it religiously, and then there was the point where I was just like, you know what, I'm tired of this. This isn't
you and me
me.
went down to the freaking harbor where we just freaking catching Pokemon. It was freaking awesome.
I mean, it got to the point where I was taking it to work, and like I was one of those people doing it at work, and it, you know, within reason, mind you.
Not like
when I'm bored,
exactly.
Not like I'm saving someone's life and I'm trying to catch a Pokemon right now. Like, no, not like that.
That'd be bad.
But point being was just like, oh, my work was a hotspot. Was one of those Pokestops.
Oh, hell yes.
So it was like I had 4 next to me. You just
felt like it. You were like.
Yeah, every 10-minute break, I'd just go for a walk, get all the items, and it'd be great.
It was a phenomenon, dude. What the hell, man?
Oh, hey guys, why do we're all dressed as the same cosplay? Shut up, Prompto.
Simply new sensation, huh? Alright. Medj Assassin's robes. Oh. Okay.
You cannot leave these robes.
Hey, Cindy, wear your suit. What are you doing? She's the only one that's not dressed. Whatever.
Yeah, where's her costume?
Alright, next up. Simpsons. Speaking of long
yeah, they lost their composer.
Because they fired him?
Yeah. What? They're thinking it must have just been a way to cut down on costs for the show.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
It's
cut back on something else.
Yeah.
Maybe cut back on the writing team a tiny bit. You know, get rid of the dead weight. Don't get rid of someone who's as iconic as the guy who's been making your music, dude. I'm sorry, but at least in my eyes, I honestly feel like some of the time, most of the time, music accounts for at least 40% of the situation that you're watching on screen. And with The Simpsons, dude, the music's iconic. Yes, granted they could, you know, just use old sound clips because they are.
They could rehash or recycle things they've already done.
Which probably is why they had a downside. But at the same time, yeah, come on. He's been, like, a part of the team for fucking 30 years.
Yeah, and it's just, when you think of, like, a show like The Simpsons, they have to have plenty of money to skimp on anything but that.
Like what?
Apparently, like
cut back on advertising, something. Just
the composer hired like every musician for those parts.
Yeah,
and they kept it traditional because that's what worked the best for them, and that's what they like. I mean, we can't think of anything more iconic, like. Before Seth MacFarlane made all these witty tunes, you know, there was The Simpsons with their scores in their shows, and it works. It's great. Yeah. It's so much better than generic stuff. Like, you know, it would be like if you add a laugh track to The Simpsons now. Instead, like, could you just, how cringy-worthy that would be?
It'd be like Big Bang Theory, which is, if you watch that show without a goddamn laugh track, it's painfully depressing. To watch.
It's painfully depressing for me because like that was like part of my life right there. Just being that type of person.
God. Can't even imagine it. There are some of the things I forgot to mention beforehand, but for video games, so I should I just jump back to that before we?
If you want, yeah. Okay.
The Atari 2600 handheld's been announced. Comes about
the what?
The Atari 2600 handheld.
The handheld
Atari 2600
for the Atari system.
Yes.
Why hasn't this been done? Hasn't this been done already?
It has been done, but this one's actually going to be, you know, licensed by Atari, and this one will be wood grain finished. So it's going to look like a piece of wood. Just wanted to mention, seems kind of cool, but at the same time, it has existed. There's a lot of like portable Atari systems already out there. Like,
it just seems weird,
just
like
second off-market, like off-brand shit. But this one is like going to be actually sanctioned and. Granted, Atari is not exactly what it was back in the old days. It's just the company name going, oh yeah, we'll just put it on there for money. But, I don't know. You're right.
That's something weird, because, like, to me, those Atari games could easily be made into a port for, like, your phone, or DLC for, your system.
And they exist in your phone. The sad thing is that you have to pay a lot of money.
And
even get, like,
I could see it working that way. Like, there's plenty of classic games on your phone nowadays, or even through like the PlayStation or the Xbox One. It just seems odd to have like a handheld system for it, you know?
Yeah.
Like those games aren't big games. They're really tiny and they just don't have... What the hell? So am I like sneaking through town now?
So apparently someone's gonna try to do something during the festival and you gotta go stop it.
Alright.
That's the plot I'm getting from this.
I'm liking this rooftop action.
You do like parkour and stuff?
Not exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's funny how I need these ledges to like go up.
I like how the ledges are also marked Assassins Festival. Hey, climb up here, dumbass. Assassins Festival.
What the fuck?
This looks like gloves.
Oh.
Medallion. Oh no, never mind. That's a chocobo. I'm an idiot.
It looks like gloves.
It looks like a fucking glove to me. But yeah, next thing up, small thing. Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes has been revealed for the Nintendo Switch. So No More Heroes 3. It's like that. It's a hack and slash game. It's a third-person shooter. It's cool. I just want to mention it because I am interested, at least to the point where if I ever get a Switch again, that is something I want to buy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Next up, I will say that for later when we're talking about movies. This is a huge one though. This is the next topic. Xbox and PS4 are again in talks about cross-platform play.
They gotta do it. Like, it has to happen eventually, because we're getting in a point with this console war bullshit.
But here's the thing, it's not even a war. At this point,
that's my point, is like, there is no battle anymore. It's like, you have your preference, and either way, you're right. Like, we're getting so close to the point where, at this point, I'm just starting to say PC is always going to be the better system, no matter what you get nowadays.
Oh no, yeah, for better systems, definitely.
But for convenience of without having to upgrade a ton, without having to like, you know, put in over $1,000
hide.
Fuck.
Should have hid.
I just don't know where to go.
It was right there. You should just hide in the thing.
Oh, the box.
Yeah, the box was telling you to hide there.
Oh, fuck.
Hide in there.
Trying not to go. Oh, I see it. I see it. Oh, well, this is weird.
That's like Resident Evil 6.
Oh, shit. No, get back in!
Is he not going to see...
I guess I can't look.
Prompto?
Oh, there we go. Oh.
Hi there, dude.
Maybe if it's like a T-Rex, just don't move.
Hi, Prompto.
Hey, Prompto, stop moving.
God, this is just bad AI. Okay, but yeah. In a sense, PS4 doesn't really need to do anything. Granted, I agree. They should. It's no harm, no foul. But the fact that Xbox at all comes out on top at all is probably the reason why Sony doesn't want to do it. Because this thing would only benefit Xbox. PlayStation, yeah, it's just opening up the floodgates. You know, people can play, you know, Rocket League and stuff. You know, and again, it would be up to the freaking developers. It
looks like he's just. I dropped my contact. Is it over here? No, it's over here. No, maybe it's here. And he's just like, what the fuck is he looking for? Okay, here, let's get out. Come on. Come out.
Come on.
There we go.
Now run.
Alright.
That was just stupid.
That was smooth.
That was not smooth. Okay, but yeah. Xbox is the only one that would come out on top of this. Yes, PlayStation would get, like, you know, cool, like, hey, nice job, guys. Good job, you know, being the bigger, even though they've already, right, at this point, PlayStation's being, you know, mocked for being the ones who are going, come on, dude, everyone else would be a part of this. Why don't you join along? No, I don't want to be a part of it. Like, so right now, it would only be like a strategy move in the sense of like, yeah, you know what, we'll just give in, and yeah, here's the option. Xbox would benefit because people don't have to switch to PS4 to play with their friends anymore. At the same time, it's just, I don't know. There really is nothing to it. I get why they're not doing it, but at the same time, it would be cool.
It would just
But at the end of the day, that's all it is. It's just cool. It's not an essential thing.
Yeah.
If there's a game out there, like, you know, I don't know. Fine. If they decide to make, like, huge, like, tournaments with, like, Counter-Strike or something, imagine if they, you know, Counter-Strike... CSGO already exists on the PS4 and the Xbox One. What I mean is, like, you know, imagine if they did that. Cross-platform play.
Yeah.
Everyone in the freaking world fighting each other would be great. And Xbox One and PS4 would be fighting each other would also be great. But at the same time...
I would wonder... my main gripe...
What? I don't know.
It would just be interesting how they would handle something like... How many players? Like, I would want to know... Does that mean, like, servers would be overpacked? Because everybody's playing through the same thing?
There would be more. Way more.
Yeah, and that's what I would hope for, is, like, it really doesn't matter in either way. My concern is, like, okay, can people still have fun with these games?
I think I had to climb that.
I'm trying to...
Get in the dirt.
There's nothing. Here, hold on. Let's go this way.
Great game, Square. Seriously.
It's just kind of floppy. Oh, is he gonna like? Okay.
You have to fight him.
Oh.
So you can't fight him.
Nothing's working on these guys.
Excuse me. I'm fucking knocked. I have like everything unlocked. It's like the most badass.
Oh,
who are these
shit.
douchebags with the... God damn it.
Well, this is weird.
I know.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I just want to touch on that. Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Mr. Robot Season 3 trailer.
Dude, I need to see this show. I keep putting it off. It looks awesome.
Freaking amazing. God.
I've watched like the rest of the trailers, and I watched a little bit of the first episode.
Oh.
I'm already hooked. I don't even know what it's about. I don't know where it's going, but it looks amazing.
Yeah. So I realized I couldn't talk more about this a little earlier. And I was looking at this, I was like, shit, because I don't want to spoil anything. Like with you, I don't want to spoil a damn thing. It's just the Season 3 trailer, it just looks like even more hype than before. Season 2 was pretty freaking amazing. Season 1 was, of course, you know, that's it freaking revitalized some people's careers, and the fact that show is just so, I don't know, prominent in today's world. It's just, that's why it works so goddamn well. Like, you saw it, yeah, you just watched episode 1, the whole little Tyron who was talking to his therapist. Remember that? How people hide behind social profiles and shit, and like nobody is themselves anymore. It's like, goddamn, like you can hit the freaking nail on the head even more. I don't know. But yeah, at that point, I just wanted to point that out. I don't know. I think at this point I'm just blabbing on.
No, it's fine. I'm kind of like...
I don't want to spoil anything.
I'm trying to figure this out as I'm playing it. It's a little strange. So, like, you see this?
Yeah.
Like, this is when you can know you can jump on something. So it's not like Assassin's Creed where you can just jump on anything you feel like. And
which would be better.
Huh?
Which would be a lot better, but yeah.
It's just kind of like, okay, we get it. Like, there's this hiding thing.
Yeah, this is not...
It's just not as fun as I was hoping it would be. Here, you want to play some of it?
I kind of don't. I mean, just looking at this, better, lay low, okay. Everything is just happy-go-lucky. Everything's just fine now.
Yeah, I mean... Dance like this or your teeth will go gray.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Stop touching me.
Don't you touch me!
Who is talking? No one knows what the hell we're talking about. Please look up, what's it called again?
Don't hug me, I'm scared.
Don't hug me, I'm scared. That's a YouTube series that is just, will guarantee to get under your skin because of how creepy and weird it is.
It's definitely weird. Be warned. You're not going to expect what happens in each episode.
Yeah. Next up. Now let's start moving on to the movies. And now here's where I'm going to start stop blabbing and actually start giving focused and real answers to like these statements. But regardless, it is going to be coming out fairly soon. The Stephen King novel adaptation.
How soon? When's the release date?
I think it's like in like a couple weeks, maybe a week actually.
So it's coming out in September?
Yeah.
Sweet.
And the early reviews are freaking good.
Yeah, everybody's really raving on it.
And you know, usually I don't really trust, you know, like the earlier, like, I don't know, for me, like horror films, a lot of like the early reviews are always like, you know, stupid people. I'm sorry, but like some of those crowds are like, oh yeah, I liked it because it was scary. Anything else? I screamed.
It is jaw-dropping. Okay, how?
And it's like, people were saying that shit about, you know, Paranormal Activity 3, and I'm like, okay, cool, I went to go watch it. That was crap. Okay, so, who can I trust now? But, that was back then. I've realized, we're in a goddamn horror renaissance. Dude, at the beginning of the year we had Get Out. And now we have movies like Shape the Water, and freaking, what's it called? Mother, which are going to be releasing soon. Yeah. But with it, this one's kind of more of like, okay, this one's the only one that's unoriginal. This is the one that's actually getting an adaptation. But the early reviews are so damn good, and everyone's getting hyped over it so goddamn much, that the fact that clowns are losing their jobs. There is apparently a spike or not a spike, but like it's a drop in people who are clowns who are being employed. People who are, you know, oh yeah, I'm gonna be showing up in October. I have like a gig booked, canceled. And not only that, Pennsylvania, the state troopers, like the cops over there, they're starting to get worried because remember what happened last year with the crazy...
with the crazy clowns popping up everywhere and scaring the shit out of people.
And here's the thing. Last year, that's when the It movie was announced. And that shit started. So, like, Pennsylvania's, like, state troopers like, you know, it might happen again. No, it's not gonna might happen again. I'm pretty freaking sure this is gonna probably be the year where we're just gonna get the most outlandish, crazy-ass sightings of psychopathic clowns running around at night. This is when the movie's being released. And with this movie coming out, not only is this going to inspire people to do creepy shit, but it's also going to pretty much teach them to do creepy shit. Because I can't even imagine how many creepy clowns there's going to be around this year, and how many incidents are going to probably occur of someone getting shot. I'm sorry, but if you're going to dress up as a creepy clown, if you're going to go work at a, you know, a haunted house, cool. You're gonna go work at, you know, Six Flags? Awesome! Speaking of which, I kind of want to go back and work again. But don't do it in your local, I don't know, like strip mall in Texas.
Just don't be a dick.
Everyone in their... Well, no. Be a dick, fine. Look, I get it. You and me worked at Six Flags. Dude, there is no thrill better than running around and scaring people. It's freaking awesome. Doesn't it feel great?
Yeah, it does, but do it with class.
Exactly, do it with class.
Do it with class.
Don't do it in public.
Don't go to a parking lot to ambush a dude who has no idea what's going on.
Don't go to a school and stand outside and scare the shit out of children.
Yeah.
You creepy fuckers.
Come on.
But the point is, yeah, let's go and kind of rant there. Let's go back to the It movie. But the It movie is going to be supposedly another hit. And I think at this point, this is the only one I'm worried about because the whole, you know, it's an adaptation and everything. But from what it sounds like, it does a great job. It, you know, it cuts corners when it has to. It doesn't, you know, bullshit us. And here's the thing, though. It's only focusing on the kids so far. So we might get a sequel, obviously, with the adults because the book is the kids and then the adults, like a two-parter, essentially. So hopefully, it's unlike... From what it sounds like, the kids movie is going to be great. But one of the biggest issues with the original adaptation back in 1990 was that the adults part of the whole story was boring.
Do you think, like, since they're splitting it up, do you think they're gonna beat that?
What do you mean beat that?
So, to my understanding, are they going to continue this? Have they announced anything like that? That they're gonna keep going with this when they're adults too?
I think they have to, unless they find a way to
wrap it up.
Just wrap it up very neatly. But I don't think they should. I feel like the point of the story is, you know, a coming of age type of story, but at the same time, the kids, you know, having to deal with their problems up front, but then again having to deal with them again as adults. That's a huge part of the book.
Gotcha.
But in this case, they're gonna have to, because from what it sounds like, it's only kids. So when they do, I'm hoping that the adults version is also cool and creepy as hell, and not just the bore fest. Because yes, in the book it slows down, but that's because, you know, pacing wise it makes sense. But still, a lot of crazy shit's happening. In the movie, it was just, hey, yeah, we're back in town. Oh yeah, reunited. That's great and everything. And like creepy stuff. Okay, cool. We gotta go stop them, and we stop them. Whereas when they're kids, it goes to each freaking kid and it shows their whole backstories, everything. It pretty much gives you all explanation, but at the same time, it makes you fall in love with these kids in a sense. Like, you know, I want to root for these guys. I want them to beat the crap out of this psychopathic clown, and I want them to put an end to Tim Curry. But besides that, I don't know. From what it sounds like, it's getting good reviews, and I'm hoping it does. But with all the good buzz that movie's getting, let's go back to what I was saying before: Mother and Shape of Water.
Dude, these trailers look so freaking cool.
The Shape of Water. Why do I keep saying Shape of Water?
Shape of Water? Shape of Water.
The Shape of Water. Sorry.
Which is an awkward title considering it's centered around, like, the sea man.
Yeah, it's like a creature of Black Lagoon, but, you know, just... no, he's a merman. He's the literal definition of a merman. He's a humanoid fish. Not half man, half fish, like in Ariel and freaking, you know, Little Mermaid. It's like he's legitimately a person, you know... Jesus Christ.
Dude, what the fuck was that?
A humanoid that just looks like a fish. But I just love that it's like a love story meets Bioshock and apparently people are just getting rave reviews. And you know what? I love Guillermo del Toro, so I'm already in. I'm ready to watch it. Crimson Peak was kind of a misfire, but I blame the trailers for that because it led me to believe something else. When I watched it, I was like, oh shit, it wasn't like that at all. So I'm not blaming the movie for that. I still love the aesthetic. But another movie that's also coming out is Mother. That's the new Darren Aronofsky film. And this one follows Javier Bardem and Jennifer Lawrence, who are a married couple. You know,
living. It's awkward to watch too.
It's really weird. Oh, them two? Being
a
married couple?
Oh god.
He's like 50 and she's like 20.
I just can't unsee him 25? As the guy from
No
Country for Old Men. Okay. So it's just like,
okay, gotcha.
You know, when they're in the bed, I'm the happiest man in the planet. It's like, whoa, okay.
It's like you just keep seeing.
You just
Sugar.
stay away from me.
You just keep seeing Sugar from freaking No Man's No Country for Old Men. God damn it.
Just waiting for him to pull out the cow pressure gun and just lance Jennifer.
Okay, so Zendroid is also in the live chat. What's up, man?
Hello.
Says, do you guys know about the It post-production drama? Also, never trust early reviews. They're also studio bought. I know. That's,
yeah.
Especially with horror films, I never really trust them. But at the same time, I want to be good. That's why I'm still, hesitant.
Listener beware of critiques. I mean, you're never gonna get like an honest review, even with us. Like, it's just, we'll try to be honest as much as we can, but ultimately differences are gonna be there, like whether we like it or not, or whether Ray likes it and I don't, or like vice versa.
Like Death Note.
Yeah, just like Death Note.
I'm gonna keep bringing that up. I'm sorry. But yeah, sorry. You meant pre-production. We have not actually heard about that. If you can enlighten us, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But let's move on. But yeah, I just want to touch on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure horror is making a huge comeback. Get Out, Mother, freaking Shape of Water. Even though Shape of Water is not necessarily a horror movie, it's a very horror theme.
Jigsaw, man.
Fucking Jig. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm not excited.
What if that movie's great?
Dude,
what if that movie ended up being great?
I would be so impressed if they redid Saw and made it better.
Speaking of reboots,
whatever
Leatherface.
It is.
Leatherface.
Yeah. I mean, they're doing a Leatherface movie. Let's see what happens.
It looks not terrible. The trailer got me. I was like, this actually looks pretty fucked up.
Maybe maybe they can pull it off. Who knows? Dude, I am hating this so far. So nobody can die by just fighting. I have to sneak up on him to kill him. And it's kind of difficult because I can't really get around anywhere except here. And by the time I'm up here, there's other people following me.
And this is useless, yeah.
Ugh.
We can stop playing this if you want.
Alright.
You can go to GTA 5 Smuggler's Run. Alright, we're switching. And don't worry, we're not going to have any issues like before. We're just going to switch and go highlight GTA 5.
Or so he says, people. We'll find out.
Oh, there's no... I'm not discounting the PS4 at all.
For every lie, I get to whip you.
That's not part of the contract.
I was told there was going to be whipping here.
Yeah. Maybe it's your other job, but not here.
Whoa, buddy. Hey. Have respect for, whatever I did.
I don't know what you did.
I don't know either.
Okay. Let's
it haunts me, Ray.
But yes, I want to touch on Leatherface. That sadly, also with Leatherface releasing soon, we also lost the original creator of the original Friday. Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. Jesus Christ, I couldn't think that. Toby Hooper sadly passed away.
Dude, did he do anything else or is that just what he's mostly known for?
That's his hit.
Okay.
But yeah, he did a couple other movies.
Shame he couldn't get one more cool,
huge big thing. I'm pretty sure there is one. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. But yeah, besides that, there is one thing besides all the good buzz from movies, reboots and stuff coming out. Guess what's back from the dead? Pun intended. The Crow.
Oh.
The reboot is coming out of cryostasis, and they're actually pushing forward with it now.
Is this for a film or a show?
No, it's a movie.
Well, that's gonna be weird.
Yeah.
Do you think The Crow could work in this generation of dark heroes? I feel like that's just such a...
when it comes out, everyone's like, "Oh, I'm just so sick and tired. Why does it have to be dark?" It's like he was one of the first ones, but
yeah, I'm not saying he can't be done well. It would seem odd. We've seen The Punisher now. We've seen people like Deadpool. We've seen clearly we're leaning towards the direction of we like villains we can relate to rather than a villain, or not villain, but just characters in general.
Oh,
who are very relatable.
He did Poltergeist.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, and he also worked on a bunch of other...
never mind.
So yeah, Poltergeist takes your minutes. Takes Jason Master. Hope you had fun. Enjoy the latest content updates. Don't cheat or account. Be suspended your character's part. Okay, you take it easy, Betty. I'm not.
Damn.
Hey, you cheat, we'll kill you. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I didn't.
You cheating on game. We'll find you.
We'll find you. We'll fuck you.
We'll find your character. You're not gonna like it, but we'll make you watch.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine seeing your character get the beat down? Like
just. Hey, just a bunch of people wearing Rockstar shirts, just beating the crap out of your character every single time you try to log back in.
You know, like, I was watching 21, the poker movie, last night, and it's like Martin Lawrence is just giving the beat down of his life to the kid, and then it would be like watching that for your Grand Theft Auto character.
I was awarded $1,492.
Is that even, like, good money in this game?
No. Dude, people would get rewards in this game, like, here's a free meal. He's a free $10,000 or $300,000.
I remember when there was this weird
$1,400.
Wasn't there a cash code or something for like 500,000?
Not online.
No, there was some like bug or whatever that they fixed.
Yeah,
you could
rebuy the same.
Yeah, it was like a vehicle. Like you would sell it, rebuy it, sell it again, and you could have like unlimited selling of it. So you would have as much money as you'd ever want.
Oh, music volume's already out. Well, cool.
God, this is a game. Do they have like a Game of the Year edition of this yet, or no?
You don't have to.
No, it's
all the DLC's free.
Oh my god!
All the DLC's free.
I gotta get this game. I have not played I played a little bit of 4.
Oh, there's my bike.
And I actually did not care for 4 as much.
I
thought it was really cool. I didn't like the driving in it, but. People like swore that the game was just really well done, and then that this is perfection of like Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, forgot how to play this. I really did.
So wait, are you online right now?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Don't worry about it. Just, god damn it, I can't. Yeah, I need to figure out the controls again.
Right,
I haven't played.
Get out of the road.
I haven't played this.
Get out of the road.
It's
right?
fine. Fire up, take cover, pause menu, enter vehicle. On foot. Okay, there we go. Move, stealth, phone. Okay. Thank you. That didn't help me at all.
Oh.
Yeah, this ain't working. At least I don't know how to do this. I'm trying to change my clothes.
I think you kind of look like Dick Tracy's evil cousin.
They're gonna go with Inspector Gadget for sure. It seems like Zendroid responded back. It seems like the best recent horror films are psychological thrillers instead of gore fests. Like, really, where's the last time you got a great slasher film?
Wait, say that again.
Sorry, Zendroid says it seems like the best recent horror films are psychological thrillers instead of gore fests. Like, really, when was the last time you got a great slasher film?
The last slasher film I loved was Laid to Rest.
I think you told me about that.
Woman wakes up in a coffin. She breaks out of it, and she notices she's being filmed everywhere she goes. And it's like this killer who's in a chrome... I think the killer's called Chrome Skull. And he wears this chrome mask. And he videotapes himself stalking his prey and killing him.
Oh, that sounds like... Peeping Tom. It's a classic 1950s film. The same
Similar, just more extreme and more like over the top. So like this guy is like a badass in all means, like similar to Jason in a way where like he gets hurt really bad, but he still can like fight. And it totally brutal movie. My God, some cool effects. And just really well done. They even did a sequel for it, and that one wasn't bad either. It was a decent
There we go.
Decent sequel.
What do I like?
And oh man, there's another one. They're Next.
Ooh, that one's good.
That's a great one.
That's a good one too. That's actually made by the guy who. Oh, you mean You're Next, right?
No. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
That's made by the guy who made Death Note. Going right back to that.
Oh God, see that irks me because that movie's so much better than.
No, that's the thing. As if you try watching the movie without the perspective as of like a fan of the series, it's a good, decently made movie.
You can learn to love it, I guess. Like if that concept is so mind blowing to you, like I get it. Like
oh yeah, definitely.
But man, as someone who's read the manga and watched the Japanese ones and watched the series over and over again, no,
it's a shit show.
No, it burns.
Yeah. All right. Next up, let's talk about. You know, I probably should start the actual matches, huh?
Dude, are you just like hitting up people? Like, yo,
invite to Motor Wars. Let's do it. All right. But yeah, next topic is something small. Later in 2 is going to be a long freaking movie. We haven't had a huge blockbuster like that since Interstellar. It's going to be just long.
So the runtime.
It's like 3 hours.
See, I didn't get that. What I was reading is that it's like 2 hours and like 4 or
2 hours and like 40 minutes.
2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's about 3 hours.
And to me, that's nothing.
I agree, but
like,
people aren't used to that shit. People aren't used to that shit still, man. Interstellar, people thought that movie was great, but it was just long. It's like, did it have you enthralled the whole way? Yeah. Then shut up.
Yeah.
It's like
a long movie to me is like The Legend of the Seven Samurai, where it's like a 4.5 hour movie that has the intermission between it.
Yeah.
The Hateful Eight, that's a long movie.
The original or the newer one?
The one with Quentin Tarantino? Hateful Eight?
Oh, Hateful. What the
Sorry, yeah, I know. I went from Samurai 7.
I was thinking of the Magnificent Seven.
Yeah,
sorry.
Exactly.
Yeah, that movie. Well, no. I watched that in, was it 35mm or 70mm? I had the finger here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That was like
70mm.
How long was that movie? Like 3.5 hours?
It's including the intermission. Yes. They had an intermission. They literally like midway.
Did they have an intermission in that movie?
In this version, yes. The 70mm, they had to.
Yeah, I didn't have that in theater. In the theater version, it was still long.
Did it start off with the music too?
Yes. Oh, yeah. That was a long intro.
The first 10 minutes is just like all like just the
scenery
overture.
And
the overture, yeah. Yeah, they had
great, but just man, whew. So yeah, when you see this time length of like barely, not even 3 hours, you're kind of like. To me, it's like, oh, stop complaining. Like, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King was longer than that. Well, and, I'm a fan of the movie, so regardless whether you liked it or not, point being is there's way longer movies out there.
Yeah, I agree.
No, like Titanic, for Christ's sake.
God
that's
damn,
even
loud.
longer.
Thanks a lot. Christ.
What is this?
I don't know.
Motor Wars?
We're part of the green team. Let's do that. Ready to play.
You ever play like Army Men?
Yeah. On the PS1 or the Dreamcast?
I think there's multiple systems it's for. Like the one I'm thinking of is for Nintendo 64, where it was like Sarge's Heroes and stuff.
Oh god.
Where you'd like melt down yellow plastic men and blue and green, whatever.
All right.
Oh!
What the hell?
We're making a drop!
We're jumping.
Oh, shit.
I love playing this in first-person mode.
Take out the enemy players?
Yep.
Are you all flying right now?
We're all landing. This is freaking awesome.
So what happened? Do you have to, like, do the shoot?
Hold on. I'm gonna wait a little bit.
I can't wait. Stay on target.
There we go.
I thought that was the Star of David, like in the map.
Oh Jesus! All right, let's go land on this roof right here.
Go too hot! Too hot! Too hot!
No! And I died. All right. God damn it!
I told you, too hot. Too hot.
I thought I was gonna land on my feet, not hit the side of a goddamn
with your
barn.
face, your body.
Am I dead already?
See, look at that, Ray. You done fucked up.
Am I fucked already? No.
Dude,
Am I already screwed?
Yeah, I think you're done. That's your partner.
I think he's pissed off at me.
Oh, he's just... at least you died funny. What the hell is that?
These are just different...
filters?
Yeah. Dude, online play has so much shit. It's ridiculous. Wow. And then you got this. Live on Weasel News. Let's go back to that. It's normal? Go back to normal.
So, is this part of the new DLC that they just added?
This mode? I'm pretty sure yes. Yes, it was normal.
So what? It's just like an arena mode? Like Thunderdome style?
Battle Royale more.
That's cool.
I mean, they had the same kind of mode in GTA 4. The only thing they were called the Liberty City Survivor, which is what it was. The old, you know, joking, like on the radio and shit. Like, yeah, Liberty City Survivor. It's like, yeah, it was an amazing show. I was eating at a burger shop and I got shot. I watch the show every night now. I'm at the hospital. Like, what the hell's going on? Yeah. Yeah, I fucked up. Okay, this is definitely Ready Player One. So next up, Super Troopers 2, the teaser has been finally released, and...
I can't wait.
420. Why am I the least bit surprised it's coming out on April 20th?
You know, if there's anybody who can put out a movie on 420, it's definitely these guys, and God bless everyone. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great.
Just from the freaking comedy and the goddamn trailer, like it's like, oh, this is exactly what I remember. This is gonna be gold. Hell, from the beginning when they're handcuffing a rabbit to the freaking guys, come on, I'm not a rookie anymore. God, hey, look.
It's not like we want to
shave your balls. Like, hey, Thorny, you want to shave his balls? Hell no.
Hell no.
What about you, Mac? No, hell no. And Barbara? Hell yeah, I do. Worst goddamn.
I'm just, you know, like.
Oh my god.
For these kind of movies, I definitely don't want to see any more trailers from here on. It's just a movie like that. You want to keep the jokes fresh. Like, for example, when like Sausage Party came out, I only saw the trailer maybe twice.
Yeah. That
was it. Like, did not want anything burnt out. And it's the same with this. Like, I'm hoping they keep it a moderate level of. Oh god.
Jesus. You know, I'm actually fine that I died because I wanted to be able to see this.
Yeah, then we can relax for a bit. Oh my god.
I mean, whoever guns on duty is, my apologies for, you know, putting you on blast here, putting you live and everything.
I know, on the podcast.
But at the same time, buddy,
Thank you for entertaining us.
You're doing a bang up job.
Did you just switch seats?
Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Okay, that's it. Hello, purple man.
We were rooting for you.
You're gonna teabag him? Don't be a douche. Oh, I think he's just searching his body. Never mind. Okay, so Zendroid says, I'm the only one watching the podcast now. From what it seems like, though, I see 4 viewers. And Manbear Pig says, I'm fucking here. Woot.
Ooh.
Woot.
Fire started.
Hey, no fighting in the comment section, alright, guys? We all love you equally. Next up, Going Places. This is the new John Turturro film that's based off his Jesus character in Big Lebowski. It's a sequel, and it's gonna have the character, and it's gonna be a super sexualized romp about him. Mind you, this character
sexualized romp.
That wasn't supposed to be a pun, but but my point here is, from what I remember, Big Lebowski is he exposed himself to an 8-year-old. He's a pederast. Why should we be following him and his sexual exploits?
You know, it's about time pedophiles have their movie, right?
Let's not go down that fucking route.
No, I know. It's hard for me to even say that.
I am not going to be that guy who goes, hey, no. No.
Let me be clear, folks. I'm not for pedophilia one bit. I'm just saying, maybe it's time. We've like based movies on like sickos and weirdos and whatever. It's bound to happen.
Yeah,
it's bound to happen.
Not
or
pedophilia.
Wait, wow.
Well, no. What am I talking about? M. Have you seen M?
No. I was thinking of American Beauty though.
What about it?
Where it's like a creepy old guy following a teenager.
Oh, yeah. But he never acts on it. And also,
exactly. Yeah.
But, wait, no. He finds out. He doesn't back off until she says he's a virgin. Ooh.
Something like it. It was like, uncomfortable regardless.
He's still going after, even though she's 17. You're right. It's only when she says I'm a virgin that's when he backs off, which is. You're right. Okay.
Well, then that's my point. Is like we haven't seen enough. Like there's so many characters already done. You might as well like.
I don't know.
You're gonna trip on it eventually.
Well, yeah, but you know, obviously, okay. And by the way, me saying that, I'm pretty sure they're not actually gonna go. I don't think he's an actual pedophile. I think he could be. He did expose himself to an 8-year-old. But I don't think that's where the movie's going. Sorry, my main point I'm trying to make. Sorry, I just
you're finding it weird that they're making a movie off of this character specifically.
Yes.
So do you think they could like save themselves with this? Do you think this is
no
after
that shouldn't even the thing is I don't even think that he is a pedophile. I think he's just a weird fucking person.
Yeah.
And the whole reason why apparently the script is so good that the Coens are finally all right, we'll do it. John Turturro's been wanting to do this movie since back in 2002. It's just something I threw in there. I'm not saying the movie's about be about pedophilia. I do understand that it is weird that we're going to be following this character, and it's going to be a weird sexual like romp kind of thing. You got a lot of people talking over here.
Do you think it's going to be along the same style of The Big Lebowski?
No.
In terms of how the story went?
Nope.
No?
From what it sounds like, it's going to be completely its own thing. It's a spin-off of anything. It's not a sequel.
Okay.
So I don't know what the fuck that's going. I could just mute everyone, I guess. I could.
Yeah, that works. Dude, what's going on? Dang.
What?
23 players?
Yeah. It's just like PlayerUnknown. It's just a huge like battleground.
Damn.
And if you're an idiot like me who crash lands into a fucking side of a building, you don't deserve to freaking live. All right. So, speaking of fighting, this is gonna be the last topic we're gonna be talking about today, and let's just talk about it. Mayweather versus McGregor.
Well, I had no idea when they announced this fight that McGregor was not a boxer.
What?
I was so confused. Yeah, tell me about it. I was so confused. I didn't realize like they were starting to meld like UFC fighters
they're not
into boxing rings.
It's just it was this one little feud between these two, and he was pretty much saying like, "Oh yeah, Pacquiao could have kicked your ass. I can kick your ass." And I was like, oh, "Is that it?"
That's what I mean. Like, it's such a weird instance where they even wanted this to happen in the first place.
Oh, definitely.
Like,
and it does kick open some doors in a sense that when's going to be the next, fighter of this certain martial arts going to be fighting this other person of this certain martial arts. The only other time I ever heard of anything happening like that is Bloodsport, the movie, which is like a kung fu guy can fight someone who's an expert boxer, or sorry, even going to gameplay or like a gaming status, Street Fighter, a freaking boxer fighting a person who's
that's
an
where I was hoping they would go with this. Is like now suddenly we're gonna have like cage matches where it's like the best WWF wrestler goes against like a recent kung fu like master or whatever, like something. It sounds ridiculous, but it would be like, oh, that'd be entertaining. Like, let's see different styles have like a sparring match against each other, but we're filming it.
I mean, they've done that before, like again in WWE, in the sense that like like, oh, this one person who's about, oh, I can kick this guy's ass right now. Okay, cool, guest match. But in this case, it was a real fight, huge. Fucking $30 million were being paid out to each fighter.
Money was like on the line ridiculous. For this one, and just man, all the bars in this neighborhood were just trying to sell that out for events.
Hells yes.
I was about to go with a group of friends to go see it. To me, it was like I just didn't see a good fight happening in the first place.
Really?
In my opinion, yeah.
No, it did seem like either he was gonna get knocked out in the beginning and it was gonna be just done.
Well, like I watched like the highlights of it, a couple of them, and it was like he was doing all right for the first half of it, but as soon as the second half came, Mayweather just finally started getting a rhythm.
It was the first 3 rounds where he was doing really, really good.
Yeah,
those were definitely him. But here's the thing, because Mayweather didn't throw a single punch, and in my opinion, Mayweather kept kind of taunting him and kind of egging him on to punch him in the back of the head, because that's not legal in boxing.
Yeah,
but in his complete MMA
watch out, Ray.
I'm not gonna hit something again. I'm not doing that again. Fuck that. Just need to find that truck right there.
Oh,
I'm gonna land.
You're coming in hot.
I'm landing perfectly. Okay, boom. Off the truck.
Is this like? Oh, okay. You did just change the view to this.
Yeah, I can switch to this if I want to.
I was like, when was it a first-person game?
There we go. Yeah.
But anyway, like, to me, like, I was just not excited about the fight because, again, like, it was not a boxer versus a boxer in a boxing match.
Definitely.
It just seemed weird. It felt like more of a gimmick to me.
Oh, that's exactly
like
what it was.
fight.
It was definitely a gimmick, but if you actually watch the fight, that was a real fucking fight. No, man, dude, like everything about it was, yeah, it might have been just all show and like showmanship and everything, but goddamn, dude, it was pretty freaking eventful. From the first 3 rounds of him winning, and the next 3 rounds he lost, and then the 7th round, McGregor came out of nowhere again and gave all of he had pretty much the last the last minute of that round. Like he earned that.
But, yeah, he definitely earned those punches to the face.
Yeah, I mean
he got fucked up by the end of the match.
That was the weird thing though. McGregor was really it seemed like he was pulling his punches, and yes, he was trying to conserve his stamina, which is something you definitely should do in MMA because you're putting your whole body on the line, you're also kicking and shit. But dude, every single time Mayweather would just pick his hand up, boom,
yeah,
just
and
boom,
it would be like a direct hit too.
Yeah, it was solid. It would zonk him the hell out. You just see his face going, poof, and like he would lose his footing a little bit, and he'd get back up, and he's like,
it was just hard to watch.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
So what? Does everybody have one of these, or did they just find one too?
Yeah, they're littered around. You got to find it.
Dude, this is epic. This is like Twisted Metal, except Grand Theft Auto
and mixed with Battle Royale. Oh my god.
Oh, no, dude, this is epic.
Don't go for it. Okay, we're going for it.
Get him. Oh, there's another one coming.
I don't think it has a team member though. I'm trying to shoot him, but he's not giving me a clear shot. Get to the window.
We just want to talk.
I'm gonna get fucking murdered. He doesn't have a shooter on his back. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm trying to... Dude, stop moving. Oh! God damn it! It's bulletproof glass, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, dude, it was an enjoyable fight. I freaking loved every second of it. It was actually heart-pounding, and the fact of the matter is that everyone always thought that, he was going to get knocked out in the very beginning. But the fact that he kept... Well, no.
It's just funny because like this is his professional boxing debut.
Oh yeah,
and it's interesting that he even did this. There was like the Association of Boxing Doctors that totally hated the idea of the fight.
Yeah,
and they all like put in I forgot what it was called, but they put in a notice saying like they disapprove of the fight. They think it's dangerous and
definitely
that McGregor could have been seriously hurt. And, it's cool that everything happened, well, relatively, and that he didn't get, like, fatally injured or anything like that. So I'm happy about that. It's just, a shame, like, that people would go against, like, an association of that magnitude, just for the sake of a fight. So I'm just hoping it stays that way. We're like,
don't hit me, you dumbass! Jesus Christ!
And you lived?
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm getting the fuck out of here before I get in the car. So, player unknown. Oh wait, killed him. Nice.
Can you, like, aim out the window?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I got it. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. I don't know how I survived that. I'm gonna go get the truck. Oh, I just got ruined me? God damn it.
Ruined?
Yeah, as in he just killed me.
Damn, just add injury to insult.
Yeah. I don't know if he ruined me, but yeah, sure. Dickheads.
How does one define ruin?
Well,
my anus is inside out.
Well, a ruin is a place where it's dilapidated and people don't live there anymore, and essentially, it's not alive. Is what I'm trying to say. It's not alive.
Well, gee, mister, you sound like you gargled the marbles off of a jail cellar. What?
The fuck did you say?
Who let that kid in? My God, get the hell out of here.
Hey, Billy, you like gladiator movies? I still can't believe that was the first time I ever watched Airplane. God damn it. I'm so glad that I was there for you to enjoy that. God damn it, that movie was great.
God, the world of Airplane is a mysterious one. I'll never go to the airport the same way again.
What, because of what Jehovah's Witnesses?
Just because of all the stuff in that movie, like...
A bunch of religious people try to hound you and just beat the crap out of them, like a freaking kung fu master.
Jesus.
That whole movie is just... And here's the thing. There's parody movies still coming out, but God... Do they not understand how to parody anything anymore?
Dude, I think not. It has to be, like... I don't know, like... junior high humor.
Crow's Mind. I don't know who's Crow's Mind. I'm pretty sure it's someone we know.
Crow's Mind.
But he posted Gritty's Reunion Tour 2018.
Gritty's Reunion Tour 2018? Who the fuck is Crow's Mind?
Please identify yourself. There's no way.
Yeah.
It has to be someone we know.
It's definitely someone, it has to be someone who knows me, personally.
Because of the Gritties, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, not many people say that next to me, so...
Which, by the way, please look up the Gritties. It's a great band.
I will find you.
And I will kill you.
I won't kill you. I might hug you.
Oh, you won't? You won't? Okay.
But then I'll kill you after I hug you.
I gotta bring you in close.
So I can get a sure kill.
I gotta bring you in close before I strike. God damn it.
It's funny that another person says that, because lately, like, the inside group of friends have been, like, telling me I should do, like, a reunion show.
Yeah.
And I've told this to friends, and now I guess I have to say it on a podcast, for Christ's sake. It's like, I would do it if I could do it with all the original members, not, like, stand-ins.
Crow's Mind says, no way, bro, and Manbear Pig says, don't do it, man.
Don't do it? Man, who the hell's Manbear Pig? Now I think I know who Crow's Mind is.
You don't have to say it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it, but I think I know who you are. And,
crafty bastard.
I mean, you're either... Yeah, oh no, I'm not gonna give the identity. But I'll get you. I'll get you, motherfucker. I've seen you around. Seen you around the yard, lifting weights and shit, trying to get bigger than me.
And Manbear Pig now says, fuck yeah, you should, 2018. Okay.
Well,
okay. Now you gotta do it.
Now I gotta do it. Thanks, Manbear Pig. You've given me the confidence to just do it.
Who the hell's gonna come back, though?
Dude, I don't know.
Gritty's reunion.
Yeah, exactly. It would be like, I'd have to get Matt, I'd have to get Erica and James. That'd be the only way I'd do it. If I could get the original core group.
Well, yeah, definitely.
I would not want to do it any other way.
Oh, Crow's Mind says, say it. Try.
Say what?
Oh, they're taunting you to find out who it is. If you think you know who it is.
I think it's Matt Zuniga. Oh, wow. I even said the last name.
Good job, man.
I would laugh. Is it him?
I don't know.
Oh, that'd be funny.
It says, say it and try.
Well, we'll find out.
For all you know, it's just some dude in, like, the Midwest who's just a huge fan of the Gritties.
As Crow Mind, as I try to pull like an L and figure out his identity using clues.
You cross-examine a stupid...
I don't know. I don't know.
How are you going to do that?
I'm not
Which, by the way, how the way L found out that he was light was just
was so stupid. My God, he didn't do any logical thinking with that one. He's like, oh, let's see. Well, I think the kill started here.
Okay, so apparently this is...
Is it Nikki?
No, hold on. Manbear Pig now has pretty much proved to me that he knows us because it says, fuck James, another drummer.
What?
How would you know that James is a drummer? And Crow's Mind says, hell no. That guy is gay.
I think he's cool. So now I have no idea who you guys are, but thanks anyway. I appreciate your...
Jeez, that guy got murdered.
I'm sure it's going to be hilarious if I see you guys in public somewhere and you're going to be like, oh yeah, that was me. Like, oh, thanks. Thanks for putting me on blast, guys. I appreciate it. Go get the new album. It's still up there on Bandcamp. Shameless plug.
Go. Hey. As a person who was also your videographer, I still have to admit, I liked the music.
Oh, dude, it was fun as fuck. I look back at it with fondness.
Exactly.
We had a lot of fun. We got to play with some bigger bands like Less Than Jake, Real Big Fish.
That was awesome. I loved just freaking being
Toasters.
Up close. Yeah, Toasters was also great too.
Voodoo Glow Skulls. There was so many bands we got to play with and enjoy.
God damn it.
A lot of local bands too, like Holiday Special, Spartacus.
I love Spartacus. Spartacus is one of my favorites.
Facing the Fallen. There's these punk guys, Keep Still. There was, I could just keep naming them. There's a band I follow recently, Despicable Good Guys, who've always been really cool with me, and I just love their band. And they're still doing music. They're still doing shows, so check them out. I'll plug them since I see them so much. Yeah, just if just to close it off, like if I could do a reunion show, I'd totally do it. Probably not anytime soon. Everybody's kind of all over the place.
Definitely. Yeah,
so it would be
very hectic.
It would be something for the future we would think about, and it's something I have mentioned to everybody, at least once with everybody. Not everybody from the band, but most of them. So well, it's more like before it was like a straight no, then it turned into like maybe, then it turned to oh well what if, and now it's like well, I'll think about it. So I mean, it's slowly becoming like, as more people tell me I should do a reunion show with them, it was like, oh, maybe.
And to be quite honest, dude, you guys got, I mean, again, you're freaking playing with Real Big Fish and like Let's and Jake. You guys got pretty freaking popular. I mean, Steven knew you guys.
Every now and then, I'll still run into people like at shows who remember me from something I did.
Yeah.
Whether it's like, oh, dude, you were the dude who wore the Speedo at the pool party I went to. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's me. Or like, oh, you're the man who chugged the honey, like at the Cafe on A. Yeah, that's me.
I remember that night.
And it was like, you know, all this stupid stuff. Like, there's a band who's doing really well right now, Papa Fish. They're touring. They're doing shows with Say Ferris.
Oh wow!
Huge ska band.
Wow.
Yeah, and they've been getting popular and bigger and bigger. I'm so proud of them. Papa Fish, if you guys hear this, good for you. Somehow, some way, I don't know. Check them out. They have a new single they just released called Meridian.
Oh, wow.
Sick. Yeah, I know. Suddenly turned into the music podcast.
Crow's Mind says you still owe me an autographed CD, bro.
Shit, now I don't. Oh.
And narrowing it down now?
Well, is it Daniel? I don't want to say your last name, but I think it's Daniel.
Manbird Pig says, where the fuck is mine too?
Well, okay, you assholes. Email me.
Damn it. Yeah, email him.
Email me, or if you have me on Facebook, you can Facebook me. I think if you go to the Gritty's Facebook and you message me through there, I actually have it out that the new EP's for free, so I can send you a download card. I still have like 600 of them that are not used.
Damn.
So like I just kept that as a measure for like, because we had our last album like physically taken from us at one point.
Oh, what?
And it took forever to make because of
you're right,
you know, setbacks and just drama that we didn't expect to happen. And so since then I've made the album for free. If anybody asks for it or has proof that they've like seen my band, whether it's merch or whatever, you know, if it's somebody I know, obviously I can vouch for them. But yeah, just if you're a fan of the band, message me. My email's kbreedall14@gmail.com. Email me. I can give you a download code. Yeah, I said it. You can email me.
All right.
You can trash talk me or whatever.
Good luck,
Prefer
buddy.
not. No dick pics. Only good ones.
Now that you put it in their head, they're going to send you them, buddy.
Oh, it's okay. I've had worse.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, dude, any more topics?
No, but I've been hinting at it this whole time. You know what? Zendroid's going to definitely bring us back to it. Zendroid says, I watched Death Note 2017 with some friends when we played a drinking game. Take a shot every time Light says fuck, screams, or comes off as an overall pussy. Let's just say we were levels beyond drunk.
You know, I appreciate the effort to play that game, because I did a similar situation myself with marijuana.
Oh, God.
And it was like, you know, take a hit every time L does something out of character. And let me tell you, I was pretty up there. Oh, there was the point where, like, the ending came, and I was just like, what did I miss? Like, that can't be the end of the movie. Like, what's going on? Like, all of a sudden, Ryuk just laughs, you know, and end. Like, what the fuck, man? I don't know how you guys felt about that after you played that game, but, man.
All right, fuckers.
I want to know if the movie was any better for you.
These fuckers are really getting going. It's alright.
Oh, are they like saying something? So, by the way, guys, I can't read your comments from where I'm at. I'm looking at it upside down.
I'll tell you though. Okay, so Crow's Mind says, "Hey man, we were on your first CD cover. How can you forget me?" And Manbird Pig says, "I was on there too." Yeah.
You know, it's funny that you guys say this because we have the cover right in front of us. Because you know, Ray has a version. I'm surprised I haven't signed this one for you.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
I know you. You don't have
yeah,
to.
seriously.
You ruined that for me. I'll kill you.
So, It could be Caden. That's a very obvious one on here. It's your guys' user tags that are confusing me.
Yeah, it's just completely...
I figured I could, like, figure it out just from those.
Manbird Piggy's obviously a South Park fan. That's what I forget.
Yeah.
And then Crow's Mind. I don't know the hell the Crow's Mind could be. This is weird me out. This is really weird me out.
Could you imagine if it was just, like, the members of, like, the Gritty? Like, it was just, like, Zach or Matt or somebody?
What if you just... What if
it's a band member and I don't even know who it is?
Well, Manbird Pig's been listening for a while, ever since you started the show, so who could it be? Has anyone hinted?
Manbird Pig? I do not know. God damn it. I do not know, because I don't post too much about, like, me doing this.
Crow's Mind says, also Nier is the best.
You know what? I'm going to argue against that one. I think he's stupid. I like Mello better. Believe it or not. But, okay, I give you credit. Nier was obviously smarter.
Yeah.
Obviously, he was the smartest one of the three. But L will always be in my heart. Get, like, a tattoo of L and, like, a heart shape of him. Maybe he's naked, maybe he's not.
Creepy, pasty, white motherfucker.
Creepy, pasted hunchback motherfucker. Just looking at me, giving me them Samba eyes.
Zendredal says, I like how you smoked weed for L and drank booze for light. Combine our games and maybe Death Note would actually be entertaining. The Death Note off.
You know, no amount of substances can make that movie good, Ray.
Like I said, as an Adam Wingard film, it's decent. But if you have any knowledge of Death Note, it is a fucking
It's
travesty.
more like if you question the movie at all, you're gonna find huge holes in the logic it used.
Dude, it's the murder of Duke Franz Ferdinand from fucking World War I. That's how much of a travesty it was. It was a shit show, and I just hope they never... In Xandra it says Manbird Pig is Al Gore. God damn it.
God damn you, Al Gore.
If we actually knew Al Gore and he was listening to our podcast, that'd be fucking hilarious.
If I ever met Al Gore at a ska show, for Christ's sake, you know, I would have taken a lot more pictures.
I would have loved if he showed up in a suit, and by the end of the show, the suit's like gone, and he's just having his tie around his head, shirtless, probably in a Speedo running around. That's the Al Gore I would have voted for.
Yeah, that's the Al Gore I would just love to hang out with.
Crow's Mind says, "Aw, dude, Mello sucks."
Dude, oh, come on. The motherfucker is a gangster. He just got screwed really early.
Really early.
He was the one who was like with the mafia. And he sees the weird Shinigami who's trying to find his notebook.
Yep.
And he was just totally like, "Yo, bitch, you're mine. Go outside and keep eye." And the guy was just like, "Oh my god, jeepers. Oh my, I'm gonna look out for him. I'm a Shinigami, but Jesus, he's scary."
I'm out. I am out. Okay, goddamn, it's really...
Dude, I gotta be honest, guys. I'm stumped here. I have no idea who you could be. Because, for example, like, I gotta take into consideration you guys could be female, too. Not just male.
Oh, it could be, that never...
And there's too many people on the cover.
That never crossed my mind either. I was immediately looking at this poster and going, it could be any one of these.
Yeah, because, like, funny enough, like, I gave Rodney, who's the artist of this, I gave him, like, individual pictures of everybody. So he would have, like, facial, like... just kind of identities for everybody, so he could make it look like the people they're based off of. There's a handful of people in there who are kind of like...
randos.
Just kind of improv'd. So, like, they are people we could name, but some people, like, are a little more confusing. Like, there's this one guy in the front who's back-faced, so we don't really have a name for him, but there's some other people here who are obvious people from the shows. So, let's see. I think my final guess... What is it? Crow's what? And who
Crow's
else?
Mind and Manbird Pig. But one before we get to that, Zendroid says, anyone remember Matt, that guy who was in the show for like 3 episodes with the Freddy Krueger shirt and goggles?
Matt? I remember Freddy Cruz?
Yeah, like a striped shirt and like goggles. I don't remember him.
Are we talking about a show here?
I think we're still talking about Death Note.
Death Note.
And then Crow's Mind's bitches love cannons. I think he's talking about the game.
Dude, I do not know, man.
You got us stumped, man. We have
yeah. I'm stumped,
woman,
dude. There's too many.
Who you are?
Like, because I'm not even taking into consideration, like, you could be from out of town. You don't even have to necessarily be local.
Yeah.
So that's like another added 50 or 100 more people that I could think of. So Yeah, man. I haven't seen.
And
many
also, they're saying that they want a signed poster. So that I think that eliminates all the band members.
Yeah.
Because why would they want to sign?
But here's the funny
It could be
part.
Waldo.
It could be. You could be Waldo. I don't know what your last name is, Waldo, but if you're pissed off about us using your likeness, I get it.
No, they're not pissed off. They just want a signed copy. Manbear Pig says, "Hell yeah, they do. Both man. Bitches love cannons." Oh yeah, so I meant. And Zendra says, "I'm hyped for Narcos season 3." I think I've talked about this before. I haven't seen Narcos yet.
Yeah, me neither.
But I will watch it once I think it's done. I think that's a show I want to just binge through.
That's the show about Pablo Escobar.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, sounds awesome. I'm
I'm
not much of a TV guy, so I don't really.
It's on Netflix.
Watch. Oh, this one's on Netflix.
Narcos, yeah.
But wasn't it on like American
just
channel?
Netflix.
No,
Just Netflix.
Really?
Pretty sure.
Was it just Netflix?
Just Netflix.
Shit, I thought it was like on ABC or something like. Not ABC. Fuck. TNT or something like that.
TNT, AMC, shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It's not. I'm pretty sure it's.
Oh wow.
All of it's on.
Well, good. So I can like binge watch it then.
Am I wrong about that? I think you might be right. I think it is AMC.
I thought it was one of those networks before it came on Netflix.
It might have started in AMC.
And I mean, like, it was on Netflix when Netflix was not as popular as it is now.
Oh no, it's only like 3 years old. It's a pretty new show. That's like that.
Wow,
that was
really?
after Marco Polo. And Marco Polo was
yeah,
like,
okay,
like
that's
the
what
moment
I'm
where
thinking.
like Netflix is like, oh my
yeah,
god,
that's what I'm
gonna be
thinking.
great.
Of.
Yeah,
I'm mixing up the two.
okay, yeah. Zendroid hasn't watched it yet. All right, wait, I'm still thinking who the fuck.
I don't know. I thought Man Bear Pig would be easier, but no.
Joey? No.
I feel like he would say like he would say like Meerkat or Smurf or something.
I mean,
Schnarf.
You're right. I mean, he also did.
Could be Alan. I didn't even think about that.
God damn it.
Is
he on here?
He's a joker. He is on there.
Where?
Yeah, he's the. God
Is that him?
No, he's the one with the tie.
Oh.
When he had hair. Remember when he had longer hair?
Who the hell's that?
That's Lorraine.
Okay.
And Josh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can see Josh now. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see Josh now. There's Zach and Zeke. Okay, I'm now. Okay, no, not Joey. Damn it. Crow's Mind says, "You guys like Game of Thrones?" And Zendred said, "No, it's a Netflix exclusive." Yeah.
Okay.
But you guys like Game of Thrones? I haven't seen it, and
Damn.
I choose not to watch it until it's all done, and then I will catch up.
Well, I've been watching it in chunks, and I gotta say, Ray, it's good.
No, I know it's good. It looks amazing.
I hate to join the hype of it because it's ridiculous.
That's fine.
But
that's
it's good.
Fine.
I love Game of Thrones. I'm not up to date though with what's on TV right now. I'm probably still on season 3, like halfway through.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what season they're on now, but it's just a good series. Funny enough, my only gripe, and this is what people love about it, is there's just so many characters involved that there's points of the series where they kind of leave characters alone for like an episode or maybe more, and then they come back to them, and it's like, oh shit, who is this guy again? And then you kind of have to remember like what happened. But they do enough recapping where it's not like they overdo it, or it's not like a rehashed formula they keep going throughout the show. It's done well.
Okay.
And, yeah.
No, not Joey. I don't say haha after every sentence.
So
Ow.
maybe that means he knows Joey?
No, I'm pretty sure.
I think it's Alan. I'm pretty sure it's Alan. Alan, if that's
he never responded to that when you did say that.
Yeah, I know. I think it's Alan.
Or maybe does Alan say that?
Because Alan knows that.
I know.
Like, or maybe it's Josh. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm on the podcast typing.
Zendroid says no, they haven't seen it because they wait. It's only me. You have watching Game of Thrones because they wait for shows to end before they start them for some reason. No. That is a lie. I do watch certain shows from the beginning to end, and I start them up like House of Cards. I'm watching that, and
oh god, that's such a great show.
But I don't know, it's just certain shows. If I'm like way too behind the hype, because like I didn't even hear about it like full swing until like season 3 was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like all up in freaking popular culture, but I wasn't really giving a shit about it until like season 3.
Yeah.
And at that point, I was like, I think it's too late, at least for me. So I'm just gonna wait until it's all done. I mean, look at Breaking Bad. I didn't watch a single episode until the day it finished. when I was living in Santa Cruz, like that was the moment when I was like, all right, so I'm not watching this till it's done. So everyone in the house was pretty much watching the last episode, and like within the next week, I watched the whole show. But that was because I was just too far behind. I think by season 3, I was like, all right, I'm way too far behind. I think they're already going to end it soon, is what they've been talking about. So I might as well just wait until it's all over and just go right through it like a fucking
You know what? It depends on the series. Like, I kind of prefer to have it finished before I started. But, for example, like, Orange is the New Black is a show I've actually been trying to keep up with since it started. And there's something I do keep up to date with. I did the same for Breaking Bad when that was at its peak.
Yeah.
I was just nonstop following that. Walking Dead, when that was first out, that was something I was following, and not so much anymore. I kind of got burnt out, and that's the same with like all the other shows too. Is I've gotten burnt out because there's just so many good series out now.
Hell yeah!
And like, for example, I stopped all of them and started watching Dexter because I'd been holding that off, and
yeah,
then I binge watched that.
I had to stop at season 5 because I was just like,
it's fine.
And yeah, the way you explained it to me, you spoiled it for me, which is what I wanted. I don't know.
It's a good show, and you know what? If you if you want to finish it, good for you. If you don't, that's fine. As long as you see the good parts, then you've seen all there is needed for the show.
It's just around that point I was just like, I'm done.
Oh, by the end of the show, I was done. Like, just come on, like, end it for me, do something. Like, that's how I felt by the end of the show. Yeah.
And okay.
Are they still saying anything about goddamn?
A little bit. Okay, so Zendroid says, dude, I watched every episode of Game of Thrones in like a month. They fly by really fast because they're so good, even though recent seasons are a bit lacking.
I commend you, man. I could not watch all of that in one go. There's just no way. It's really long for me. For me as a show, it's a good show, which that keeps it from getting stale. But man, it's just too long for me. I can't stay. Some of my friends can do that with Game of Thrones. I cannot. I need breaks from it.
I can binge like that. I'm a psycho. Which is probably what I'm going to do when the show is completely done. I'm going to go and just go.
Dude, I'll be right there with you when it's over.
Yeah. Crowsmine says, also, I did the same thing. Binge the hell out of it.
See, everybody likes Game of Thrones.
I mean, I'm not against it. Like, it's not the
point.
Yeah.
Even if somebody hated Game of Thrones, I would respect it because it's like, you know what? If you gave it a shot, then fine.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, don't talk shit about a show you've never even seen. Don't do that. Yeah. Like, when people tell me, like, oh, you don't like it? Like, no. I'm pretty sure I'm going to love it. It's just, I have other things on my plate, and I'd rather wait. That's literally what it comes down to. And I'm already way too far behind that, yes, I can catch up. But at the same time, I don't really care. If I want to catch, like, I don't really want to be like, oh, did you watch that last episode? Oh, it's so fucking cool. Yeah, it's like, I can talk about other stuff. I'm constantly absorbing other media that I don't have to just stick with one, it's like, singular thing. It's like I've explained before. I don't know if I think I said in this podcast before, but whatever. People choose, you know, there's three choices. You could either, you know, watch movies and play video games, or the other option is have a social life, or the other option is or sleep. You can only choose two. I tend to not choose sleep, so that's literally what it comes down to.
Not this man, buddy. I gotta have my sleep.
Yeah,
I've become like those goddamn Snickers commercials.
I do that too, but I often catch myself. Dude, it's weird to think that over the course of me not sleeping, I've probably lived longer than most people that I know, like of my age group. It's like, oh yeah, I sleep like 8 hours a night. Oh cool, I had like a whole year where I slept like 4 to 5 hours a night. So it's like, yeah, I've been alive. I've probably been like alive longer than you, like by about a year. What do you mean alive? Like I've been sentient. I saw the world.
You're adapting to become a zombie, and we get it.
That's not something I want, though.
Yeah, it's all right. It's like becoming a ghoul in Fallout or something. You're just. Your face is melted, and you're still alive.
Zender agrees. Dude, same. I stopped at season 5 at Dexter. Completely different direction. Season 4 was a freaking masterpiece, and then 5 sucked so bad I dropped it completely. I just can't watch it anymore. Dude, that Deus Ex Machina out of thin air fucking bullshit plot point was just like, why should I care now? I'm sorry, but why should I care now? it's such a bullshit moment. When it happens, I was just like, that was the only real reason I give a fuck about the character in the first place.
Mm.
And then now you take that away, it's like, oh yeah, you know, there's another thing though, you forgot about that. And I don't care about that aspect because that. Yeah, I'm trying not to spoil it, but if you've seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Crow's Mind, dude, I agree, but it gets way better. Dexter?
Wait, we are talking about Dexter here, right?
And I don't know. I think we started.
I was just making sure that I was following correctly. You know what? Whether you like those last till like, is it 7 or 6? I think it's 7.
Yeah.
I mean, if you follow the story, it is complete. So it just ends things, which is kind of nice, instead of leaving like this big open ending where you could really think about it or dissect it if you wanted to. I'm glad it's not that.
Yeah.
Just very straightforward. It just kind of sucks how it happens, because it felt lazy, whereas the rest of the show was really well thought out, and it had really good twists and turns, and the ending, it was just kind of like, yeah, we're done. Like, we're done trying to impress you. This is it.
Yeah. It became too much of... Oh, crap. Got it crashed. Okay. And it's 8:30 now.
Oh my god. Oh, right. Closing statements, please.
Closing statements. Yeah, crap. Zandroid, thank you for joining us. Amart, I doubt you're still listening, but we will talk about that whole pizza debacle next week. And Crow's Mind. And Manbear Pig.
I don't know who the fuck you guys are, but you're cool. Cool by me.
Everyone here in the comment section is cool.
Yeah, all you guys.
Having said that, though, not everyone who watches this is cool. I just gotta say that. Some people are dicks.
Yeah, like me.
Just throw that out there. No, but the reason I'm saying is because everyone who pretty much watches and pretty much, you know, comments, we love you guys. Anyone who just watches in general is great. But there's people who are just dickheads. I know where you live. I'm coming to your house.
Yeah, try me, Ray. Try me.
Was that you? Was that you 3 weeks ago when you were talking?
I have thought so many times of like, hey, maybe I won't go and I'll just be a heckler, like an anonymous heckler.
Crow's Mind says stalk you later, and Manberpick says same. I think they're on the same wavelength. They're calling each other right now.
Yeah, dude. If you guys are in the same room, just on your phones or something,
they're planning this shit out. They are planning this shit out. All right, but yeah, well, that's the podcast. Thank you guys for listening. Whether you guys listen to this live or, you know, after the fact, we appreciate all of you. We love it. I was just kidding about the whole people being dickhead stuff. We appreciate all of you, even the guys who call me a dickhead on one of their videos. Seriously.
Yeah, it keeps us on our toes.
So, yeah. Well, not only that, but I love it when people comment the same shit over and over again. It's like, did you ever play Fallout 3, man? Yeah. Did you finish my video? Well, I couldn't. Why not? Because you're an idiot. Okay, fine. Well, fuck me then. So that was the point of commenting. But yeah, regardless. Yeah, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you hit the little bell up there to make sure you get notified of our future endeavors. And we will see you guys later.
See you next week. Yeah.
Now get the fuck out of here.
Now fuck up.